corner.
Top right corner?
Yeah, top right
Oh,
corner. Press the power button.
that little number next to the chair.
Yeah.
Because my girl was like, yeah, I watched you and Johnny stream last weekend when y'all was talking about risking it all for all them chicks in the movies. And I'm like, it's a fucking...
Mm,
She was like, so don't say nothing when I talk about my celebrity crushes. I'm like, look, like...
you gotta get hers now. You gotta get hers.
Man, as many times as I listen to her fucking talk about what's the boy name who was in I just found out she likes the guy from you saw The Predator, right? With
The Predator.
The black boy, Trevante Rhodes. She likes him. She likes the dude from the first Purge with the perfect beard that looks like he could audition to play Blade, a shorter Blade. The main guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
His name's Elon Noel. He's a good actor too. Did you ever see when that dude from the first Purge did he did this like sketch where he was acting like Kanye? Where he was like having like a Kanye crash out moment? Bro, you watch that and you're like, yeah, that's the biopic. That's
no way.
Swear to God, I think it was like for a commercial or for just like comedic purposes, but the dude from the first Purge, he had the voice down packed. I don't know what they did with his jaw. He had like the bottom grill and his hair was all multicolored, how Kanye's was at the time. He really looked like Ye. He looked like Kanye West. And I gotta put a disclaimer out. I don't know if y'all hear that, but it's going to be one of those types of mornings, people, outside. If you have been watching RNZ Live long enough, y'all know I live pretty much a couple doors down from a fucking auto body shop run by the biggest dickheads, I'll say that. I'm not gonna say the biggest dicks, pause, but the biggest dickheads you ever seen. Man. And also, bro, I have a confession to make.
What's that?
It's not gonna get out of control. We're gonna get shit done. But do you remember last week where I was like, yo, man, I was gonna choose violence because it was a hell of a week. I was stressed out, I was burned out, and I was like, it was either day drinking or energy drink, and I chose energy drink. I chose violence today. I did.
Oh no!
Yeah. My folks got me a little drinky drink for Valentine's Day, and I'm not doing too much because I'm still linking up with my girl later. We're going to drink and get some food and watch some movies and listen to music and shit. So I'm not gonna do too much, but yeah, I was like, I had to take the edge off, bro. This week kicked my ass, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. This week, and I haven't been sleeping either. Like you know how you've been getting up at like 7 a.m. and then when you wrap up the stream, you're like, all right, everybody, that's it, man. That's all we have for today. I got to get the fuck back to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, that's me. That's been me all week. Like,
man.
Yeah. But we here. People, fuck all that nonsense. RNZ Live's back.
And is it still snowing out there on top of that?
Hell no, bro. The sun has actually been in our favor the last couple days, man. The weather, it hasn't been as cold, but the sun came out and I'm looking at him like, you know what? You all right, man. Like, you all right, man. Like, the snow's been melting, but there's still like random scattered sheets of ice that you have to pray when you walk over, like especially that black ice shit. But yeah, it hasn't been bad, bro. Like it's been warming up. Like it's been warming up a little bit.
That's good because over here on the West Coast, we're getting a storm of rain coming in later tonight.
Listen, bro, I'll take a rainstorm over a snowstorm any day. That's my kind of weather. The rainstorm, like I'll watch something that requires like a rainstorm, like a movie that has a rainstorm in it or something like that. But
my favorite is always hard rain.
Bro, you gonna be so fucking mad at me, yo. And I know.
Nah.
Christian Slater, Morgan Freeman. I know. I gotta look up the rest of the cast because I remember the last time I looked up that cast, I remember being so disappointed that I never saw that movie. And I feel like that's one of those, when we were talking about like 90s action movies on that one episode, I feel like that's one that got by me and I'm going to regret that it took me so long to watch it.
Oh, dude, that is such a fun fucking movie, bro. Holy shit.
Christian, Randy Quaid, Minnie Driver, Ricky Harris, god damn. Betty White. I feel like we talked about this before when we talked about the '90s action movies.
Yeah, it was on my honorable mentions.
Said the partner and nephew of an armored truck driver tries to prevent $3 million from being taken by a gang during a catastrophic flood. Yo, I love this natural disaster mixed with like, can you call it a heist movie
Yeah,
or
it's actually
yeah,
a heist.
natural
They
disaster
actually
mixed with
pull
a
it
heist
off.
movie?
They actually pull it off, but Christian Slater says, "Nah, we good," and it takes off with the truck.
Jeez. Yo, they got boats in the trailer. The rain's so crazy. They got boats on the street.
Yeah, and they're riding jet skis through those high schools and shit.
That's listen. That's first of all,
Yeah,
I feel like that, like back then, was probably unheard of. That was probably something people had never seen before. That's fucking great.
yeah, no, it's like a whole high speed chase right through the high school, through the gymnasium. It's fucking awesome, bro.
Damn, this is when Christian Slater. This is before Uwe Boll found Christian Slater and started casting him in his shit, man. God
For
damn,
real.
Christian
This is
Slater.
when he was making smart decisions.
Listen, Christian Slater, like in the 2000s, he was in the Uwe Boll movie Alone in the Dark. He was in
Mm-hmm.
you remember he was hold on, and I don't know if you noticed. Do you remember Christian Slater was in Hollow Man 2?
Wasn't he the Hollow Man?
He was the Hollow Man, bro.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it so bad, but I think the opening scene, somebody got their throat cut with like a microchip or a cell phone piece, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I said I'm
I'm good.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'll stick with the Kevin Bacon one. I'm okay. I'm all right.
Yeah. And the Kevin
Right.
Bacon one is not too bad.
It's listen, I think the Kevin Bacon one, it was the last piece we needed for the Dark Universe at the time. Like and I probably said this before, but I'm gonna stick to my guns when I say we had Gary Oldman as Dracula, you had Robert De Niro as Frankenstein. If you want to count Robert Englund as Phantom of the Opera, you had him too. I know a lot of people don't like Wolf, but you had Jack Nicholson as the Wolfman. Arnold Vosloo's not a good actor in comparison, but you had him as the Mummy in '99, and then the launch pad for technology and like CG in the 2000s was Kevin Bacon as Hollow Man. Like you had a dark universe back then, and they said, "Nah, we good." They said, "We all right, man. We got this really good dark universe planned for y'all a couple decades later. You're gonna love it." Tom Cruise, Javier Bardem. You're gonna love it. Promise you guys, you're gonna love it. It's gonna gross $1 trillion. We're so confident that we're gonna cast people before the Dark Universe even gets jumped off.
I know, do a whole photo shoot on top of that. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah.
And that photo shoot was badass. Everybody was dressed in black like the Omen. I was like, oh shit.
Yep.
Sophia Botella as the Mummy. I was like, okay. Angelina Jolie as Frankenstein.
Is the bride?
Frankenstein. I said, okay. And then
The Mummy happened. And then the movie was released.
well, I mean, look, on a lighter note, and somebody pointed that out to me prior, and I probably mentioned that too, was the fact that we're getting 2 Mummy movies. I think we're getting one, this year? And then they just announced the Mummy, that was actually part of my movie.
The Mummy 4.
Yeah, man, and like they officially announced Rachel Weisz, but I heard that Tomb of the Dragon Emperor is getting retconned. Is that true? Like, I hope not.
Yeah, they're not even counting that. How do you address Maria Bello as Evelyn instead of Rachel Weisz? Like, how do you address that?
There's gotta be like a Jazzy Jeff, Daphne Maxwell Reed, Fresh Prince type of thing where it's just like, did you do something different to your hair, or like it's got to be like an in joke that the audience and the filmmakers are in on.
No, it would be fucking hilarious. Would be, did you do something with your accent?
Yeah,
you sound a little bit different.
You sound a little bit different. Like, I know you got some work done, but now your voice sounds different. Yeah, man. Like,
and then what's his name? Udo Fair is coming back as well.
Is he?
Yeah. He did a Instagram confirming that he's coming back.
Oh, Dead Fair. That is one of the reasons. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. I got a lot of love for that movie. That movie is not even better than the. I think the Mummy Returns is always for me going to be like the Bad Boys 2 of the Mummy franchise. Action sequences were amped up, the humor, everything was amplified. And Tomb of the Dragon Emperor was the step down. One of the reasons because Oded Fair wasn't there. Like, he was such a badass supporting character, man. Like, the movies don't work without him. But I think to retcon part 3, I don't know, man, because it's like, so what do we do with Alex? You know, that's one of the things I did like. Even though Alex lost his accent mysteriously, I love that he was Rick O'Connell's son for real. Like, he was his father's child. He was an adventurer. He was stubborn. He was a fake ass ladies man. All of that shit. And I don't know. They would have to get the original actor back that played Alex. Is he still alive?
Yeah, no one. I don't know. No one can find him.
You got a better chance of casting fucking what's his name, Jake from the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get him out on County Bell though.
Is he booked again?
I think so.
My boy, come on, man, come on, Jake, come on, man, you in Star Wars.
Man. I mean, I don't know, man. I'd probably crash out too, bro, if I got bullied and all this shit, dude, coming back from being in the biggest movie of the year and shit.
Man, I would. Well, he got bullied in school or something?
Yeah, he got bullied in school after the movie. A lot of the kids didn't like it, and then they're making fun of him that he was Vader and all this, and he just couldn't take it. It's like,
man,
nah.
Bro, if I went back to school and I was Anakin Scott, like, let's just say the Star Wars or just Anakin Skywalker in general was a black character, bro, if I went back to school, now I'm a humble guy. I would like to think so. But don't let me ever, like, if I was a kid and somebody talking shit, bitch, I'll buy you and your family. Who else wants to talk to you?
For real.
And I'm going to put y'all under contract to be in the next Star Wars movie. Fuck is you talking about?
As Jar Jar Binks' cousins.
Yeah. The character's more annoying than he was.
Exactly. So,
God damn, Jake. Prayers up for Jake, man. I don't know where you are, sir, but we appreciate you being a part of. Well, I appreciate you being part of the Star Wars legacy. But goddamn it, bro. Like, come on, man. Haley Joel Osment ain't even crash out like that. And he's been in multiple fucking groundbreaking films as a kid. He was in Forrest Gump, The Sixth Sense. What's that other shit he was in? The Spielberg joint. AI?
AI, yeah, artificial intelligence.
Never seen that shit either. My cousin said that it'll make you cry. Yeah, my cousin was like, yo, it'll make you cry, man. It'll make you cry. I was like, it takes a lot to get me to cry in movies, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I wouldn't watch that movie anyway. It just looks boring.
Yeah. I have little to no interest at all.
It's like Pinocchio with computers. he wants to be a real boy.
Speaking of which, have you seen? Remember we watched? I think this was around the time the trailer dropped, and we reacted to the Pinocchio trailer. Did you ever watch it? The Robert Zemeckis, Tom Hanks? Yeah, me neither. I was like, yeah, I'm not missing.
I'm not. Nah, I'm good. I'm not even watching that Popper Slasher, man, dude. Fuck that.
Which one?
Popeye the Slasher, man.
Bro, listen. I watched maybe 20 minutes of it. Morbid curiosity, right? Because I think that the more that they come out with these Pooniverse movies or whatever the fuck, these open domain shits, the more I'm like, okay, I'm hoping that one learns from the other. And it's like, all right, let's try to actually do some quality shit here and make it entertaining. Popeye the Slayer Man, the problem with it is that Popeye looks like shit. Like, in a silhouette, it looks like Popeye, but when he's up close, you can see like the rubber bending on his face. You can see the rubber bending on his muscles, on his hands. Now, he does get busy. He busting heads open. It's gory, but I turned it off. Once I saw that rubber mask and just, I'm like, yeah, this is bad. It's all bad. It's just not good. Yeah, I am going to watch Blood and Honey 3, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to watch that, dude. I don't know. After watching part 2, bro, I'm like, yeah, nah, you lost me. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot you didn't like part 2, man. I loved part 2. I was like, listen, Tigger Tigger going crazy.
And
That was
that
it for
club
me.
scene was probably like the saving grace. Like that was pretty fun.
And I do want to see Bambi. I want to see Bambi the Reckoning. Like it looked like a creature feature. When Bambi hits that fucking
Yeah.
like what's that car and flips it over, I was like, yo. And there's a Three Blind Mice movie too.
What?
Swear to God, bro. There's a Three Blind Mice movie. They dressed them up in like these mutated practical mice outfits, and they're just like in the woods eating people. And I was like, monster movie. I was like, I could try it. I could try it. Maybe.
Wow.
Possibly.
I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till like the Avengers version of that movie
Yeah.
comes out
But listen,
and see how they play all that together.
they're gonna have to have some money. They're gonna have to have some money behind that shit. But they need to start
They're
doing
not.
like just start doing like, can we get the fucking R-rated horror versions of like give me Babar. Like give me a killer elephant. You remember Babar the elephant used to
Oh,
come on
okay.
HBO, used to
Yeah.
come on HBO, man. Like give me Babar, give me the Bernstein Bears or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like certain shit that we grew up on. Like
No, what was that? What was that one show? It used to be on HBO, but it also was on Nickelodeon. It was like Castle something.
Eureka's Castle?
Yeah, give us a horror version of that, dude. That would be
No,
fucking
Eureka?
amazing.
Who do you cast as Eureka? All the other characters, you can have people under like prosthetics, like Magellan and the Bat and all of those characters. But who would you cast as like Eureka? Yo, that's
Which one was
fire.
which one
That's
was Eureka again? Refresh my memory.
She was the main. She was the like. I don't want to say she was a witch, but she was the main one. Spice, salt, sour, sweets. Give me something good to eat, or whatever the fuck she says. She's over like the cauldron or whatever in the beginning of the episode.
Okay, yeah.
You got like a fake ass Elmo in here. I'm looking it up right now. God damn it, I miss you. I miss Eureka's Castle. You got Eureka, Magellan, Batley, Mr. Knack, Quagmire, and Bog.
Boggs.
I don't know. You could cast like Miley Cyrus as Eureka. She's evil enough. If you do a horror movie,
Amber Heard.
she's gonna shit in the cauldron. She's gonna shit in the cauldron and then drop like some stuff in it. Blue Eureka's Castle with blood dripping from the fucking title card. Damn, man. And listen, Amber Heard. I would love to interview Amber Heard. I would love for us to get her on the show, but it's like the jokes are gonna come, man. You gotta know. You gotta know at this point.
Yeah, you definitely gotta know. I don't know, like seriously, I don't know who I would cast. Like Eureka is supposed to be a witch, right? But she's not young. She's not like a teenager, like, but she's older though, right?
Yeah, not really. Yeah, she always seemed like a little bit older. I guess the voice even sounded like an adult's voice. But I guess because it was a puppet, it kind of threw us off, like the appearance. Batley, you could just.
I don't.
I'm trying to figure out who Batley looks like, because he's got glasses. He's got them big ass. Like I don't know. You can cast the dude that said "These nuts," Welvin the Great. Remember the dude that was on Vine that was like something came in the mail today. He was like "These nuts." The dude with the fucking with the raptor grill.
Yeah.
You cast him as yo. Did you know R.L. Stine was a co-creator on Eureka's Castle?
No, I did not know that. Seriously?
R.L. Stine, bro. I'm looking at it right now.
Holy shit.
Now I want to go back and watch it to see how dark this shit might have been.
Really was.
Yeah, like what went over our heads in this show, man. Now they're giving me all type. This is what I hate about IMDb, because it's like, here's more like this, and now I'm going down my fucking childhood rabbit hole because they got Legends of the Hidden Temple. They got The Secret World of Alex Mack.
I never watched that.
What?
Yeah, I never watched that.
Oh my god, bro. She was like the 90s female T-1000. She could like teleport into would transform into like a liquid puddle and go places and shit. Alex Mack. Now
what the fuck?
I don't exactly remember what her powers were, but she had superpowers, bro. Alex Mack had superpowers, man. Kablam!
No, I never watched that. I used to watch Clarissa Explains It All.
Yeah, that definitely could be a horror movie because Clarissa, for one, didn't explain shit. And why did Sam have a ladder? Sam that ladder would crash up to her window. They would play that little guitar riff. And she's like, hey, Sam. And he just pops up and just jumps in, flips his hair like, hey, Clarissa. What's up, Clarissa? Like, he didn't even really have hair. I remember Sam having, like, bangs. And he just flips him like, hey, Clarissa. What's up? Like, super
friendly. He tried to do the whole prep grunge thing.
Super friendly.
He was trying to do.
Like, if it was ever a motherfucker that in Nickelodeon that was in the friend zone, it was him.
It was him.
Because, listen, platonic friendships can exist. It's a thing. It's possible. But you sneaking into Clarissa's window every night, something got to give at some point, bruh. I'm just saying.
Especially in that manner, bro. Like, come on. Like, you're going through the window on a ladder. Like, come on. You're trying. Which one?
No, I'm looking at it. It still says more like this, and it say Carmen Sandiego.
Well, we used to watch that.
We still ain't find that bitch. I'm sorry.
Been missing since 1988.
Yeah, like she don't want to be found, yo. Like, just stop fucking looking for Carmen Sandiego, man. She doesn't want to be found. I think they got a movie coming out for Carmen Sandiego too. Like a modernized, like a modernized live action version of it. If they do, they got to bring those dudes back that sang the original song. They have to bring those guys back, bro. I swear to God.
Wait, how did it go?
Go back. Remember the dudes when they start off and be like doom ba do 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 ba.
Yeah,
dog. They were like scatting and shit, and they all had these really interesting looks to them. And I swear to God, that is one of the funniest, dopest fucking songs to ever come out of the 90s. Hold on, let me because these dudes, I want to know where in the world they are. Did the fucking royalties, like, what's the royalties looking like, bro? Like, how we doing? How are we doing?
I don't know. That show's not streaming anywhere.
Carmen pulled that shit. Oh, here they go. Oh, they were called Rockapella.
Oh, wow.
Rockapella.
There it is. They're set. They're set. They're good, man. They're good. They probably did other theme songs.
Yeah, there was 5 of them. There was 5 of these guys, man. Rockapella, and they all, Jesus, man, this one dude looks like fucking Lou Ferrigno and Ron Perlman mushed their faces together.
What the fuck?
Bro, you got it.
He's one of the singers?
Bro, you gotta see this shit, man. These dudes.
All right, hold on a second.
Jesus, man. I wonder if they get royalties from this.
They would have to.
Well, you said it's not playing anywhere though, so it's like, where the fuck do y'all get these? Like, it's not in syndication, so.
Yeah, that is true. Hold on a sec.
They'll probably have, like, if they remake it, they'll probably reunite, like, O-Town or some shit. Like, and just have them do the fucking theme song. Oh my God. The dude I said looked like Ron Perlman has a ponytail too. Jesus, man. The 90s was such a time. Such a time for fashion and hair and... This motherfucker turned it on.
No, that's not it. You okay over there?
Yeah, I got, bro. There's this cough. I haven't been able to shake this cough for 2 days. I'm alright though. It's gonna be all right. I need to get me some lozenges. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Carmen Sandiego.
He even sounds like Ron Perlman.
Yeah, that's Ron Perlman's regular voice. That was Ron Perlman doing ADR. That was Ron Perlman doing ADR for him back in '93.
Yup.
He said he even sounds like Ron Perlman.
Where is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah, I'd have been like, what the
fuck? And this is for the I remember the cartoon the cartoon version.
Yeah, I remember cartoon version too.
This one was for the actual game show though.
Yeah, that was on I think it was on PBS back in the day, if I'm not mistaken. PBS
With the lady from the Warriors,
Lynn
as the
Thigpen.
host. Yeah,
Lynn Thigpen. Oh gosh, she was such a bitch when she was in Lean on Me, man. Love Lynn Thigpen as an actress, but in Lean on Me, she was the devil, super devil. She hated Morgan
Lean on
Freeman's
Me.
character.
Oh wait,
she was the lady that was trying to get Joe Clark fired, and she was trying to get like Eastside High under new management completely. She was the one that was voting. She was like the head of the board, and she was trying to vote against everything that Joe Clark was doing. And then she had set him up to get recorded to talk about the chains on the door being a fire hazard, and she got him locked up at some point. Yeah, she was they even said it in the movie, man. One of the board members was like, that woman is a bitch on wheels. And she sure was.
Oh, okay. I always confuse that movie with Stand and Deliver. I always think they're both the name opposite.
What is
Stand and Deliver is about a true story about Jaime Escalante, a math teacher in East LA, Garfield, who transforms his class of underachieving at-risk students into calculus wizards, leading them into past the AP exam.
Almost.
Only for their sources to be questioned due to suspected cheating, forcing them to retake the test to prove their achievement. So I always thought this one was called Lean on Me, and the other one was called Stand and Deliver.
I mean, listen, similar premises. So I've never seen this, but Edward James Olmos as that guy, I would watch it. I thought that was Lou Diamond Phillips in the fucking trailer for a second.
That is.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's actually, I think he's one of the kids in the movie.
Oh shit, that is Lou Diamond Phillips, our favorite actor. Our favorite actor of all time, yo.
Fucking Richie Valens, bro.
Yo, that damn sure is Lou Diamond Phillips. What? Yeah, this is like the Spanish version of Lean on Me right here. Edward James Olmos. Why's he got that fucking, like, he looks like he just combed his shit across?
Because that's exactly how he looked like, the actual teacher.
He came in for the audition. They said, yo, just, you're hired. Don't even, no makeup, no hair, no nothing. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, I might have to check this shit out, man, because I'm a sucker for those movies. You know those movies, bro, where the teacher has to save the students, and we got to get this right and save the school. Like Lean on Me, this movie you just mentioned, Freedom Writers is one of them, Dangerous Minds.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Dangerous Minds, bro.
I
definitely wouldn't count it. I wouldn't count that shit, bro. What the fuck did she even do, bro? Like, what did she even do? Teach them fucking self-defense? Get the fuck out of here with that, man.
She taught them how to read and write, bro. Is that Gamer Harold? Gamer Harold. Gamer Harold is always dropping.
We appreciate you, Gamer Harold, man.
We do.
Sure.
I still don't know. Johnny knows better than I know how these gifts and shit and these roses and all that shit works on TikTok. I don't know. I'll get there eventually.
Just go to your live archive or like your lives.
Like once it's over, just check it.
Yeah, just check it.
All right. Well,
also, what was I gonna say? Oh my god.
You were going to say that
you gotta. Okay, off topic. You gotta shoot Gamer Harold a shirt, bro.
Shoot him a shirt. You know, my brother. I was talking to my brother earlier. He saw me. I was like bringing groceries in the crib, and my brother saw me. I had this shirt on earlier, and he was like, yo, I need one of them shirts. So like, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to just get a bunch of black shirts or whatever the fuck shirts in bulk, and then I'm going to ask the girl how how much it would cost to get like this many printed out like in one sitting, and then start dishing them out. And this is no idea of mine. Like, my girl came up with this shit. She's kind of like my accountant / agent and shit. She's like, yo, this is what you need to do. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So I'll just repeat it on the live stream and just make it seem like it's my own idea.
While you do all the work.
Yeah. It's cool. She knows she gets a percentage. But yeah, for sure, bro. Listen, I want to get the I want to get the RNZ Live, at least 2 of them next. And I'll probably, like, I don't know, like, black is cool for the RNZ Live logo, but then I'm trying to think of, like, maybe another color that'll, like, accentuate the logo you came up with.
White or...
White tee would be good.
Yeah, white one.
White and black tee. Yeah, because I feel like the color of the shirt is almost as important as the logo. My sister says she wanted one of my shirts in pink, and like she loves pink, but I'm like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like the Tutor Reviews logo with a pink shirt. I was like, it's gonna be her shirt, but I would not like looking at it. I'm like, it don't really sync up, but whatever. I was like,
the color. I mean, it could work. It could work. Depends on the kind of color of pink, though. Is it like a bright pink, like a cotton candy pink?
She just loves pink, bro. That's it. Like anything pink, she's on it.
Okay. Gamer Harold says, beats me. I get it from people when I'm live, from people who support me. I just return it to the people I support. Thank you, Harold. We appreciate that, man.
You,
thank you.
Listen, Gamer Harold, man, when we blow up and CBS or ABC or I can't say PBS because they don't even fucking exist. We would not get picked up on PBS. They would be like, listen, this is too raunchy. You guys are too fucking explicit. We're not even going to do this here.
Or Roku, the electronic channel.
Listen, bro, listen. A win is a win. If Roku was like, listen, we want to pick up RNZ Live, we might have to. Now, if the deal is sweet enough and we read the fine print and that bag is right, yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
But we will not forget about you in particular, Gamer Harold, because you, Gamer Harold, and oh my God, what is her? Do you remember the chick that was on like our first live stream? We're friends with
Random Horror Babe.
Oh my God, man. Those two, we will never forget y'all when this shit blows up, man, because y'all were like 2 of the first people to really like support our shit. Like when we were like starting this from the ground up, man. And y'all been here since day one. I know Random Horror Show, she doesn't really do the podcast shit anymore, and she told me that, and I said I respect it, but I told her, I was like, whenever you want to jump back into it, it was like let me and Johnny know. We'll, we can all do like an episode together or something. But
yeah, that'd be fun, dude. That'd be hella fun. We do like all Texas horror movies. Ranking the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
Yo, listen, have you ever ranked the Texas Chainsaw movies?
No, because I haven't seen them all. I think I haven't seen Leatherface. I haven't seen the one with Alexandria Devidato. And then I haven't seen...
Wait, you haven't seen... Oh my God! Oh,
get him, cuz! No, I have not seen that shit. No, I have not.
So,
I have seen that clip, but I've not seen the movie.
So you're missing two. You're missing 2 movies.
I think so.
Okay. Now
there's another one. There's another one that I'm missing.
You got the first 4. You got 1. You got 2. You got 3. You got the Next Generation. Then you got the remake in 2003. You got the prequel in 2006. Then you got what the fuck came after the prequel in 2006? Then you got Texas Chainsaw 3D. That's the one with Alexandra Daddario. Then you got the Leatherface prequel, and then you got then you got the one that came on Netflix in 2022. Did you see that one? Please tell me.
Yeah, I saw that one. We talked about that. Yeah, we talked.
Okay, yeah.
We talked about that. We talked about that.
So you got it. So you got it. Oh, bro. Oh my God, bro. You gotta see. You have to see both of those. That has to be a priority. Even if you want to do a fucking watch along, like I've seen them, but if you want to do if you want to do a first time watch along on the stream, bro, I'm with it because I want to see your reactions. Because both of these movies vary. So you got Texas Chainsaw 3D is a direct sequel to the original, and it. Listen, I don't even know what to say about that shit. Because
I'm only missing 3D and Leatherface.
Leatherface, that's one where I want to see your reaction to, because that one, it has so much promise, and I was like, oh, that they gonna do that, okay, and then it's like, what? And then as it goes on, I'm like, no, it can't be. And then as the movie goes on, I'm like, for real, like this is what we're doing, and it's such a what could have been as prequel, yo, because it had the potential to either be a really solid prequel or a really great fucking standalone film if you took everything Texas Chainsaw Massacre related out of it. Like the sins they committed in that one, like they were on the right track, and then they just pull the rug from up under you. I guess they thought like they were sucker punching the audience in a good way, but it's one of the reasons a lot of people hate the movie, for real, and rightfully so.
Spoiler alert: Next Gen will probably be in my top 3.
Oh, Next Generation. I don't remember where I put it when I ranked them. I probably ranked it low, but I don't hate it. I don't hate Next Generation.
That's another one. That's another one that I think we should watch. We should watch the director's cut, because that movie, the director's cut.
I never saw the director's cut.
Yeah, the director's cut adds way more context to that movie. So, I really do think you should watch that version. We should actually do a watch along with that too. Actually,
I'm with it. Wait, let me see.
And I think the remake would probably be in my top 2.
I think I got, what the fuck did I put? I think I got the first one first. My peoples come first. I think I got the first one first. I think I got part 3 second. I'm not sure. I did an episode years ago.
3 is good.
3 that's the rock star version of Leatherface.
Ken Foree coming in and just fucking lighting that cabin up with that M16. He don't even give a fuck. He's just like, brah.
He's like, I don't even care if I shoot the bitch I'm trying to save. Like, yeah. I hate this family so much. He said he hate that family so much that he was going to shoot up that entire house. He didn't even look through the window. Like, did he look through the window or did he just hear her scream?
Nah, dude. He just walked up and just...
Yeah, because I remember he's creeping around, and then they got the close-up on the barrel of his assault rifle, and he's creeping around, and the girl inside, Michelle, is screaming, and then he's like, motherfucker, and then he just starts lighting that bitch up, bro. And the unrated version is so much better because you see fingers fly off, you see ears fly off and hit the stove, and the ear kind of like sizzles on the stove because the stove is so hot. Grandpa gets shot, the grandmom gets shot up. Like, yo, Ken Foree in that movie, bro. In an alternate universe,
he's badass.
He is still Peter from Dawn of the Dead. I survived the zombie apocalypse in Pennsylvania. Now I'm in Texas dealing with the bullshit. Can't get a break anywhere.
The rest of our guy, Jeff Burr, too.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, shout out, man. God, man. I wish I could have interviewed Jeff Burr before he passed away, man. Like that guy, he just understood. Like he was so... I understand what y'all did in these original movies, but as far as this sequel goes, I'm going to do my own thing.
Think about this run right here. Stepfather 2.
Talk about it.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Eddie Presley. Puppet Master 4 and 5. Pumpkinhead 2.
Bro, Jeff Burr was he's one of the
Night of the Scarecrow remake. Like, dude.
Wait, there was a remake of that? I always thought that was
a remake. No, I was thinking of another one. It's another one. Wait, let me double check and make sure.
Because I did see.
Yeah, I saw
the poster for Night of the Scarecrow, but I've never seen the movie before. Yeah, Jeff Burr, man.
We should. But regardless, that run though, Stepfather 2 to Puppet to Blood Wings. Not to be taken lightly at all, man.
No. I don't give a fuck.
No,
listen,
dude.
People got to understand. It don't always have to be a big budget theatrical release horror film for it to be appreciated, man. Like, yeah, hell yeah, and he's got TV credit. Not to mention, hold on now, he did 3 episodes of Beetleborgs back in the day.
Oh, no, Beetleborgs.
Bro, you remember Beetleborgs, man?
Yeah, I remember Beetleborgs.
That was
I remember
basically
Beetleborgs.
Listen, it was like Power Rangers, Beetleborgs, VR Troopers. Like,
that's exactly what it was.
And they said he did what is this? Puppet Master Blitzkrieg Massacre? Was this a
Massacre,
movie?
yeah.
Oh, bro, we gotta rank the Puppet Master franchise next. You remember how
Oh, there's way too fucking many of those movies, bro.
Bro, listen. Me and you, we have been through the fire together, bro. We have survived ranking the Children of the Corn series.
Barely.
And watching those videos.
I was barely fucking
those,
holding on, bro.
Those
I could not do that shit.
Those videos you did, man. It was like watching you just go crazy. It was like Jack Torrance in The Shining. Like just watching you go crazier and crazier with each fucking video you posted. That shit was the most hilarious fucking ranking ever, yo. Because you just some of them you just seem like you were at like a loss for words with the fucking Children of the Corn series, man. All right, listen. If we had to do one or the other, would you rather do the Puppet Master franchise ranking or the Amityville franchise ranking? Because Amityville's got, he's like, fuck. God damn.
I would rather be held underneath the fucking tub, bro. Fuck that. As much as I love like the first 5 Puppet Masters, that is as far as I can go.
I'm right there with you, man. Like, that's not a franchise I can commit to, but the first 5, it's like, they're tolerable. They're all tolerable in their own ways.
They're decent. They're decent.
Yeah, I don't even really watch the first one all that much, but the second one is my favorite. Part 3, I completely understand why you praise Part 3, because Part 3, first of all, the setting in Nazi Germany, the fact that the puppets are basically like anti-heroes at this point, the introduction of 6-shooter, and then 4 and 5 are the only 2 movies in the franchise where it's like you can watch them back to back and just keep up with everything story-wise. And they got the same reoccurring characters with Gordon Curry and his girlfriend, same director. But then after that, I was like, I told you, I checked out at Retro Puppet Master. I got that shit on VHS back in the day, and I was like, oh, it's a prequel when Andre Toulon first created the puppets. And I'm just like, yeah, this looks like shit.
I was like, that was one of the first movies I rented, and I was like, nah. I already knew. I knew from that moment that this franchise is dead. This franchise is dead.
I mean,
like,
they could remake it. I feel like if you remake Puppet Master, who do you get to do it? Rob Zombie.
James Wan. Oh, that's a good one.
Listen, you said James Wan.
Yeah, those are both good ideas. Those are both good ones, yeah.
Bro, listen, because I thought of Dead Silence. As soon as you said James Wan, I thought of Dead Silence immediately. And he made ventriloquist dummies creepy as shit. I haven't been creeped out by ventriloquist dummies since I was a kid, like with the Goosebumps TV series. With
that was a good episode.
Night Living Dummy, yeah, with Slappy. But damn, James Wan, and it would be atmospheric as fuck, yo.
Yeah, I think with Rob Zombie, bro, I can only think of the designs, the redesigns he would do to the puppets, and how fucking cool and like grungy they would look, man.
Grungy as fuck. All the puppets gonna have long hair and beards. All of them.
Yeah, and tattoos.
and fucking tattoos. Leech woman will just spit out instead of leeches. She'll just spit out like obscenities, like captions that are like just "fuck you."
Voiced over by Sherry Moon.
Sherry Moon's got the motion capture
like
dots.
Sherry Moon.
Yeah, they put the motion capture dots on the doll, and Sherry Moon just fills in for her. Like, god damn, man. William Forsythe can play Blade. He can play Blade.
Yeah.
Tyler May.
And then Danny Trejo. And Danny Trejo will be 6-shooter.
Oh my god, yo.
He'd be 6-shooter, bro.
Tyler May could be Pinhead. The one with the big ass hands and the little ass head. Shit, who's another Tyler May regular? Who could play like, I don't know, Jester, the one whose head spins around and his face changes up?
A Jester.
You got Jester.
Oh my god, what's his name? He was the orderly in Halloween. He was the one that was a dick too. Yes, Lou Temple.
Lou Temple. Lou Temple could play Jester. Fuck, man. Tunneler. You gotta have somebody play Tunneler. This motherfucker said Danny Trejo could play 6-shooter. Yo, that is hilarious.
That is
fucking.
That is something he would do, bro.
That is hilarious. You can just model the puppets after the actors.
Yeah, Tunneler would be oh my god, Otis Driftwood. What's his name?
Otis Driftwood. Oh fuck! I know what you're talking about. I want to figure it out without looking it up. Is that the
Mosley?
Bill Mosley. Bill fuck. How did we forget about Bill Mosley, man?
No, actually, no. He's Blade.
Bill Mosley.
Bill Mosley's Blade.
Yeah,
Bill Mosley's Blade.
Yeah, he leads the pack. Right. He leads the pack. God damn it, man. We should just do an episode in the near future just as a tribute to Bill Mosley, man, because this motherfucker, like, people don't talk about how Bill Mosley is one of the greatest, not just, I mean, yeah, he's a horror guy, but he is just one of the greatest character actors of all time, man. Even in the worst fucking movies. I watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Bill Mosley's in it. He's creepy. The movie is, I think I gave that movie like a 1 or maybe like a 2. And I think the 2 or the 1 was maybe Bill Mosley's performance. And it wasn't all that great, but Bill Mosley, man, like come on, man. Chop Top, Night of the Living Dead, Devil's Rejects, and like he's been in everything. He's been in everything. Yeah. He's a chameleon. I didn't even know that was him in Devil's Rejects the first time I saw it.
Yeah, he's just so dirty and grungy, bro. Like, is that really Chop Top?
Yeah,
Chop Top.
Exactly, man. And him as Chop Top, Chop Top gave me one of the worst nightmares I've ever had in my life, and I'll never forget that shit. Like, I was at an amusement park, and this was ages ago, bro. But I had a dream when I was a kid that like Chop Top found me at an amusement park, grabbed me by the shoulders of my coat, and just threw me in the air. Like, so I'm in the air. You know how shit is in your dream. Like, I'm in the air and I flew over like a tree, like looking down. And I had to make myself wake up like Dream Warrior style right before I hit the ground. I'm like, fuck no. I was like, no. I was like, wake up. Wake up. But Chop Top, man, he's one of the most classic fucking characters of Army of Darkness. I forgot he was the captain, the Deadite captain in Army of Darkness.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
He was Evil Ash?
Yeah.
He was
Evil Ash, bro. The one that was leading the army. Yep, that was him under that makeup. And
my God.
We never knew.
I didn't know that.
He was in the
I always thought that was Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, me too. He was in the Blob. He was in an episode of Freddy's Nightmares.
We should do another watch along to that show, bro. We should do another watch along to that show.
Yo,
that first one was fucking hilarious.
That was fun, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, like when that shit popped out of that box, like I remember I went back and watched our episode, and I watched our reactions to that shit, yo. Because I did not expect that fucking Freddy glove to pop out that box, so that dude was on the porch like that. That shit was great.
Yeah,
and the lighting was all red and green. Like, you can appreciate the creativity that went into that show, like, even though it doesn't really hold up well.
Yeah.
Yo, this motherfucker was in Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Who?
Bill Mosley. It says he was a federal marshal in Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. God damn, man. He was in The Covenant. Was that the fake-ass Craft? Oh, no, that's a different
Yes.
one. God, that movie was ass. And I know a lot of...
The Covenant. Is that the one where they're... Wait, is that the one that when they're in college and they have to like induct people into the secret society? Or am I thinking something else?
That's the Skulls. That's the Skulls you're thinking about. That was good too. Way better than the fucking Covenant. But the Skulls, yeah, that was Joshua Jackson. Was Dennis Quaid in that shit? I don't know. Let me look it up. But it was Joshua Jackson, Paul Walker, Hill Harper. The Skulls was actually really good, yo. I think the Skulls is actually one of those 2000s movies that nobody really talks about. And speaking of Joshua Jackson, man, I'm going to do my little full circle moment now. We know Joshua Jackson was in Dawson's Creek, and we know we just lost Dawson, bro. Like, fuck! Bro, I was...
R.I.P., man. Yeah, that was
rough.
That was a tough one, man. That was a tough one. Because, like, goddamn, bro.
I seen that notification when I was at work, and the first thing I did, I sent the post to my sister because I know we both fuck with Dawson's Creek. We both love that theme song, and I sent that shit to her right away, bro. And I was just fucking heartbroken, man, because James Vanderbeek, he didn't treat it like he was sick, man. He treated it like he had time left to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
And I respect that shit so much, man.
And then I saw Alfonso Rubio's post, bro. I was like,
oh my God, man.
Fuck, bro.
That's his kid's godfather. I never knew they were homies like that. And I was like, God damn.
Yeah, neither did I. I was like, wait. When I saw that picture, I was like, huh. And then he talks about it in the post on the thread post, and I'm like, oh shit, they were homies. They were friends.
Man, that was rough, man. At some point, I am going to binge Dawson's Creek for sure. I know Tubi put it on there for sure. Tubi put Dawson's Creek. I don't know how many seasons they put up there, but the first couple seasons is all I need. But I'm like, God damn it, James. I feel like you had more time. But that motherfucker carried an entire TV show in the 90s. Like he was a staple. But that's rough, man. We lost Catherine O'Hara and James Vanderbeek in like 2 weeks. Like a couple weeks span.
They say they come in threes.
Man, yo, just take Harvey Weinstein next. Damn.
Yeah.
Just take him next.
No one gonna give a fuck.
I don't wish death on nobody, people. I don't, but I'm just saying. Listen,
just saying.
If you don't take Harvey Weinstein, all I'm going to say is I need the Grim Reaper to take a trip to Washington, D.C. That's it.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say. If you don't go to Washington, D.C., then find something safer to play with. But I do feel like Grim Reaper, if you're listening, wherever you are, we just need you to venture to Washington. You've been everywhere, all right? You've been to Cape Side. You just visited Cape Side. You just went to wherever Catherine O'Hara was at. Just go to Washington, D.C. There's somebody out there that needs your help.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to put it. Great way to put it.
That's all I'm saying.
Right. We're going to wash our hands of that situation because we do not want to get banned.
We don't.
Moving on.
Woo!
Moving on.
Woo! Now that we got that out the way, people.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
Oh, man.
But Jeff Burr, man. Jeff Burr. Yeah. That guy had a legendary run.
About that Jeff Burr, man. Jesus, man. Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings. Such an underrated film. Shout out to Jeff Burr.
Also, I was thinking the Freddy's Nightmare. I want to watch the episode with Mariska Hargitay in it. Olivia Benson.
Which one was that? Which episode was that?
I think it's episode 4 or 5.
Oh,
I don't remember which one it is, but that episode's on Tubi. I want to watch that episode.
Yeah, let's do it. Listen, any of the old TV shows, like, bro, I'm with it. Like, if we do Freddy's Nightmares, if we do like Tales from the Dark Side episodes, how often do you go back and peek at the Friday the 13th TV series?
Not often.
Me neither. But
because I tried one time, bro, and I was like, this shit's fucking corny. What the fuck? How did I think this was cool when I was a kid, bro? Like, what?
I know, because the intro is all mystical. Do.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th TV show, and then you watch it now, and it's like, ugh. Like John D. LeMay. No diss to John D. LeMay. One of the most badass final guys. The most badass final guy we've ever gotten in a Friday the 13th movie, hands down. He's the first guy to kung fu kick Jason in the face, in the mask, and he made red spark fly out of Jason.
The second guy to throw hands at Jason, but only to survive.
Exactly. He had the upper hand because he survived, right? But when you go back, and watch that show, it is corny as shit.
Yeah, it is bad, dude.
It's like
that time was not friendly to that show, dude. Like, it really wasn't.
And no diss to Rob Hayden, man, because I feel like Rob Hayden, because he worked on that show, that's why that's one of the reasons they hired him for Jason Takes Manhattan, and that's why they incorporated all that magical, mystical shit in there, man. Like, it was a part of the TV show at the time. And I'm like, yo, this is not... You don't have to do that. Just because y'all had a fucking telekinetic girl in part 7, You don't have to do this mystical I'm popping out the mirror shit. Like you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do that in Friday.
They were trying to find a way to actually connect that series to a movie. They just never got there.
Please don't. That's like with John Carpenter. We want to connect Halloween to an anthology. Not like, nah. Come on, man. No. We don't need that.
Yeah.
I mean,
we do need that, but not under the Halloween banner.
No. Now, if we did like a Season of the Witch sequel, or if the Halloween TV series, okay, I'm torn about this, because if the Halloween TV series, if they announce today or tomorrow, we're coming out with a Halloween TV series, anthology, I'll be like, I want Michael Myers. Like, I'm a spoiled little brat. I want Michael Myers. But on the other hand, I'm like, I'm going to watch it because I want to see what tie-ins we have to Season of the Witch or anything else in the Halloween universe. But I feel like after Halloween ends, I do want to miss Michael for a little bit, but I think the majority after Halloween ends, they want Michael back properly. They want what they didn't get in Halloween Ends. As much as Halloween Ends grew on me, the majority of the fan base was not pleased with that shit. So I feel like they need a do-over. Not with Jamie Lee Curtis though. Don't bring her ass back.
No.
Don't
bring Danielle Harris back.
Bring Danielle Harris and Ellie Cornell back. I'm cool if y'all bring Marion Hagen back from part 6. Don't bring Jamie Lee Curtis back for another fucking Halloween movie. I love her to death. Jamie Lee Curtis is, I feel like in the black community, there's like Angela Bassett. And then I feel like otherwise there's Jamie Lee Curtis. I was telling my girl this and she's like, well, why can't they just be what they want to be? And I'm like, I can't help but make comparisons in my mind. Like, they are the two greatest female actresses of all time for me. Like, there's Angela Bassett, there's Jamie Lee Curtis. Nobody's fucking with them. The only people that are fucking with them for me is maybe Glenn Close, Kathy Bates, maybe Jessica Lange, maybe Taraji P. Henson. I don't know. But Angela Bassett and Jamie Lee Curtis. But don't bring Jamie Lee Curtis back. Don't bring her back.
I would say Glenn Close is probably like a close third in that situation.
Listen, Glenn.
I think she's a close third because she's actually had those dynamic and diverse roles throughout her career.
Damn it, bro. She's such an amazing character actor, too.
Yeah.
Makes me want to, actually, now that we talking about it, makes me want to go back and watch 101 Dalmatians and try to appreciate it. Because prior to, like, Corella, like, that prequel and all of that shit, like, Disney was doing live-action movies that I feel like, I'm not going to say we took them for granted, but I feel like going back and watching them now, like Hook, The Jungle Book, the live-action Jungle Book with, what's my man that played Bruce Lee in Dragon, the Bruce Lee story?
Jason Scott Lee?
Jason Scott Lee. The Jungle Book, Hook, 101 Dalmatians. I feel like going back and watching those, they might hold up better than these new live action or CG live action hybrids of the Disney movies that are coming out. Disney was onto some shit. Like, I was trying to make a list of like the live action Disney movies that I feel like I took for granted. Like, I didn't know. I think The Three Musketeers was a Disney movie back in the day.
The one with Kiefer Sutherland and Charlie Sheen?
Is that it? Let me look it up.
That's a Hollywood picture. Technically, it is a Disney film.
Yeah, I feel like there's certain movies that if you go back on them, it's just like, God damn, this was good. I didn't know Michael Wincott was in The Three Musketeers. And Tim Curry. And Gabrielle Anwar from Body Snatchers. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people don't know who Gabrielle Anwar is.
No. I wonder if you're talking about the same girl from Burn Notice.
Burn Notice.
I don't think you watched that one.
I think I've literally only seen her in Body Snatchers. And I was disappointed. Oh, yo, she is in Burn Notice. You're right. She's in 111 episodes. God damn. I didn't know. Tell me something.
Oh, Rebecca De Mornay is in this movie?
I was disappointed because my girl I asked her, has she ever seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers? She's like, no. And I was like, she gets pissed off because I would ask her multiple times after the fact. I'm like, for real? I was like, so you never seen none of them? She's like, babe, I haven't fucking seen it. And I'm just like, yo, like I said, there's a. I'm like, yo, I was like, there's a '50s version with Kevin McCarthy. I was like, yo, there's a '70s version. It's one of the greatest remakes of all time. I said, there's a '90s version that could kind of be, like it could serve as a prequel. It could serve as a sequel or a reboot. And I was like, there's a 2000 version with Nicole Kidman that you want to stay away from because it's a snooze fest. But I was like, babe, we're gonna watch all of them. All of them.
I didn't mind the one with Nicole Kidman, honestly.
The cast is amazing, but I'm like, and I do love the space shuttle. When that space shuttle crashes and that dude touches the debris and he is like the ground zero for the invasion, I did like that, but I'm just like, come on. And I like Veronica Cartwright because it's like, is she the same character from the remake?
But I'll tell you this though, man. I'll tell you this. There's no Body Snatcher remake that's ever going to touch Invaders from Mars, though.
Is that what the little?
You're not touching that. You're not touching that. You're just not, dude.
Is that what the green fuckers that's running around?
No, that's Space Invaders from Mars.
Space Invaders. Okay. Invaders from Mars. Let me look this shit up. Oh shit, bro.
It's the one with the kid that sees the alien ship land in his backyard, and then people are gradually going to it, but they're coming back different.
So it's
I used to watch this movie at 2 a.m.
Yo, I remember that poster.
This has Karen Black in it.
Toby Hooper made this?
Yeah, dude. One of his best films.
Karen Black, R.I.P. She was another bit of horror royalty. James Karen? Louise Fletcher? Why do I feel like I've never seen this? I hate that some movies are like repressed memories for me, man. Because I feel like there's so many movies I should know.
This movie's fucking fire. I used to see this movie come on like every time on a Saturday, like at 2 a.m. Bro, I always wondered what movie this was. And then I finally figured it out and like I watched it. I was like, oh my god, this is one of the best movies ever.
Your girl from Burn Notice and Body Snatchers, nobody told me, and I did not put this together until just now. She was the girl Mariska in have you ever seen If Looks Could Kill? With
Looks Could Kill.
Richard Grieco. He basically was like a high school James Bond, mistaken identity type of thing. He was on a field trip to France, and he got mistaken for the spy on the plane. So they snatch him up, they take him to the headquarters, and they have him do these missions and shit, thinking that he is he is the guy like that is for the job, but he's just a high school kid. I mean, Richard Grieco was probably like 46 at the time, but it's like he was a high school kid. No, because you go back and look at this shit. This shit came out in 91, bro. Motherfucker, you ain't in high school, Richard Grieco. You old as shit. You old as fuck. But yeah, I didn't know that was her. She's the girl that he falls in love with and saves at the end. Oh man, if you haven't seen it, you got to see If Looks Could Kill, bro.
I've never seen this movie. I've seen this poster. I always walk right by it though. I thought this looked fucking corny though.
Bro, it is fucking. That is a classic because he's kind of just this kid who's just like, I'm not this guy that you're looking for. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, I don't like. What are you talking about? I don't. And then he sees that fucking red Corvette, and he's like, oh yeah, y'all got me a red Corvette. I got sneakers and shit that can climb on walls. He's like, all right, bet. But then he's driving next to Gabrielle Anwar, and he's trying to impress her with the car, and he's like hitting all types of buttons. He's shooting rockets and shit out of his car. Bro, the shit is hilarious. He's a bumbling idiot that learns to be the hero that he was never meant to be in the movie. Is fucking great 90s shit, yo. I promise you.
So this guy also before William Deere did If Looks Could Kill, he did Harry and the Hendersons 3 years before that.
Good old Harry. I love Harry. Harry was
and then 3 years later, he did Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, that's your shit. That's your shit right there. I forgot all about the Angels. I actually got to go back and watch that shit.
All right. Well, let's head on to our main event because this might take a while.
Yeah, man. That's why I was like, all right. I said, fuck this movie news. I'm like, all right, let's just go. Let's just freestyle the movie news and the intros and all that shit. And then, because this one, yeah, this was probably like the hardest. This is probably like the hardest outline or list I've done since we've been doing this shit, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, me too. Because I had to think about characters that you would use, and I had marked them in red and try to predict. Okay, I think he's gonna use some of these characters instead. But now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, fuck, there's two more characters that I should have marked in red.
Now,
but I got reserves right. But I got reserves right here.
The heads up. So just a heads up. Like, you remember when we talking about draft picks? I guess those are my honorable mentions. Are going to be the draft picks.
Okay, how many are we doing?
As far as the draft picks, the honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Shit, I got 10.
I got 4. God damn, I got 4.
Yeah, I went overboard, man. The Lakers off and on schedule and off and on record had me gassed up. I was like, fuck it, man. I was like, we gonna get a win somehow. Shit. This is fucking ridiculous.
I'm pretty confident in my list and in my team. I think I assembled a squad. I think I have a good head coach. I think I got a good GM that's gonna put all this together.
Yeah, this is like the most confident I've been. Like, you remember the last couple lists? I'm like, listen, I don't like this. Like, yeah, this is probably like the most. Yeah, same here, bro. This is like the most comfortable. I'm like, all right, yeah, I like looking at this. Maybe I
do like my shooter. I do like my shooting guards and my centers. I do like that.
Oh,
I like that lineup that I got.
I want to know who your centers are, because my centers. I'm looking at my centers. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with it. But my one, I'm like, I wonder if he got somebody to counter this one center that I got.
No, I got 3 after that. I'm gonna counter your centers, bro. There's no fucking way you going into the paint on me, bro. There's no fucking way.
Oh, I know you probably on some bullshit, man. I know you probably on some bullshit now. I know it. He said it's no. You probably got like Godzilla or some shit, because you definitely asked me last stream. You were like, are we going just horror? Can we go horror sci-fi? That sci-fi was all the fucking leeway that you probably needed, bro, to just go overboard. He said, oh, you're not getting to the center.
Yeah, funny enough, I only used the sci-fi just for my centers.
This motherfucker got Cthulhu as his center. Watch, y'all. Watch. I guarantee you. Y'all ever seen Underwater? The movie Underwater with Kristen Stewart? Zuko, I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised. Zuko has fucking Cthulhu as his center. Cthulhu, listen, Cthulhu going, if you had him as your center, he's standing, like, his shoe is the fucking stadium. Like, you're not getting down there.
I'm gonna have to scale him down to size.
Yeah, like, you go to the rack, you just bump into a big ass toe. Like, fuck. Yeah, you got Cthulhu as your center. Watch, y'all. Watch. I guarantee you he gonna be on that bullshit. Watch. So he said on my centers, he said, you ain't getting in the paint, bro.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so how you want to? So for those that are just tuning in, this is Romero's idea. He wanted to craft a team, an NBA team, using horror monsters, horror icons, from horror genres and from sci-fi. And so we took the week that we had and we developed and drafted and created our own NBA team.
We did.
Full of horror monsters. And this is probably the most fun that I've had doing a list in a while. I thought this was a really fun exercise in creativity and really thinking about how to utilize certain monsters in certain positions. I actually had to go and look up certain positions just to refresh my memory. And I'm like, wait a minute, what does the point guard do again? So I used that as an outline for what I was going to do for my monsters. And it is NBA All-Star Weekend, so we decided to do it for this weekend, which All-Star Weekend used to be my favorite. Now I barely remember that it's on.
That's because
it's a shame.
It's not exciting anymore.
No.
It's not exciting anymore. You know, I just saw a notification, bro, and it was like, yeah, Luka Doncic and DeAndre Ayton are able to play during the All-Star break. I'm like, so the fuck what? Like we've been off and on. I don't care. I just don't care.
Yeah, I stopped caring about the All-Star game back in 2004. That's it.
Yeah, you gave up centuries ago. Shit.
Yeah, I was like, nah, man. Like, so I thought this would be fun just to time it with the All-Star game because we have our own All-Stars. We have our own All-Stars on the fucking court, and I'm very curious to know who you got running the team. Who is your GM?
My GM, to nobody's surprise. I mean, it should be to nobody's surprise. If you know, you know. My GM, I needed somebody that could hold shit down and keep shit together and have a voice for the people. My GM is George A. Romero. Like, come on now, rest in peace. Shout out to the GOAT. Yeah, my GM would be George A. Romero. I feel like he don't have to be present the whole time. Like, it could be like a Night of the Living Dead scenario where he let Tom Savini direct the remake, and it's just like he'll pop in. Everything good? All right, cool.
You're good.
You know, yeah, everything good. It's kind of like it's kind of like at our job, like the VPs came in, the vice presidents came in, both of them came in Thursday night. I'm ready. I was about to clock out 5 minutes later. They came in looking around and shit. I'm just like, oh, like, all right, like, yeah, I'm doing my job. Everybody's doing their job. But yeah, George A. Romero is like, he's the guy, you oversee the project. You oversee the team, make sure the staff and shit is in order. He's going to keep, he would keep shit in line. Unless you're talking about like Land of the Dead and everything that came after that. No diss to the GOAT, but I'm just saying. If George A. Romero was the GM during the Night Dawn Day era, we in good hands. So that is George A. Romero's my GM to keep a long story short, sir. Okay. So I feel like I know who yours is.
Yeah, who do you think?
I think your GM is Wes Craven.
No, actually, it's not. It's actually the architect for science fiction action, and it is the fucking man himself, James Cameron. This is a guy, man, that is going to put together a fucking team and knows how to handle different types of monsters.
God damn.
And I think he's the right man for the job. He's going to be the Jerry Buss.
You know why I hate you for this, bro? Because you're just your GM, bro. You know what? Fuck you for that, man. Because your GM, bro, your GM is gonna. You know how James Cameron's got like Avatar 12 on CD-ROM. Your GM is gonna make sure your basketball team is mapped out for the next 17 decades. That's why I hate your GM. Because he's too calculated for the future. He plans ahead too much, man. Damn, I swore your GM was going to be Wes Craven, yo. God damn. James Cameron.
I think Cameron was a smart choice, especially with my head coach that he picked. Because I feel like, again, like you said, it's going to be mapped out. And my head coach is arguably one of the best new horror directors of our generation. He is 3 for 3 box office wise. He started from TV, came out, swung for the fences with one of his directional debuts, and this is one of the more anticipated horror movies to come out this year, and it is Jordan fucking Peele as my head coach.
Oh my god!
Because he's a person that knows how to blend genres together and do it seamlessly. And he's proven that with all 3 movies. He can handle slashers, he can handle UFOs, he can handle psychological. This is a guy that knows how to handle a whole bunch of egos, which I have on my team.
He's ready for whatever players and whatever team comes his fucking way. God, I fucking hate I hate your GM and your fucking head coach. Jordan Peele and James Cameron, could you imagine Jordan Peele just movie-wise? Could you imagine them, like, if James Cameron tapped into at least 30% of what he did for the first Terminator, that horror element, Imagine if that shit combined with Jordan Peele, what he's doing now. That's trouble.
That'd be fucking insane, dude. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
Industrial Light and Magic and Monkey Paw Studios do a movie together. Like, yeah, dude, that'd be.
Yeah, that's you're guaranteed $1 trillion at the box office.
Yeah,
off the fucking.
So that Wes Craven was my second coach, but was my secondary coach. But I was like, I think this motherfucker's gonna pick him instead. I was like, he's gonna do it.
Well, it's funny. It's funny you said that because Wes Craven is my head coach for my team.
Wes Craven is my dynasty. You're gonna have like Wes 3 Craven, different dynasties.
Wes Craven's my head coach just because, bro. This is a dude that Wes Craven just bends and blends genres, man. Like, and he's a guy that, like, if you had Wes Craven as a head coach for like a fucking MonSTARS basketball team, he gonna throw shit together that you might not, you're not gonna expect it to work, but you're gonna be like, God damn, he's got this and that and da da da. It's kind of like when. No, that's not a good comparison. I was about to say it's kind of like when Darvin Ham took Russ put Russ on the bench and took him off the bench to lead the second unit, but that's not a good comparison because that was a shitty season. But it's kind of like when I don't know when JJ Redick was dealing with Rui and like I don't know how to compare. But Wes Craven, I just picked Wes as the head coach because I think Wes Craven he's got his hands in so many different parts of the genre. So I feel like him, how to handle your players. You know where your players' strong suits are going to be. And it's just like, listen, there's a little Nightmare on Elm Street here, a little Shocker here, a little Serpent in the Rainbow. He's so versatile. He's versatile. So I feel like he would have those lineups popping. When you get to the tail end of Wes Craven's career, and recipe shout out to the GOAT, one of the GOATs, when you get to like, I did not personally like Scream 4, but when you get to My Soul to Take and Cursed and shit like that, that's when we start to run into our seasons like Kobe Bryant's last couple seasons with the Lakers. It's all bad.
Yeah,
it's fucked up. I don't care who you get.
It's a winning seat, but it's a winning formula because he's going to come out the gate strong. He's going to get you. He's going to get you there, and then he's going to create a dynasty that's going to last for over 10 years that everyone's going to try to rip off and do.
Yeah. That 10-year dynasty is going to be worth it, even if we don't get shit after the fact. If that 10-year dynasty is over after the fact, and we got to get another star player, whatever, cool. But yeah, Wes Craven was definitely my head coach, and yeah, that was fucking hilarious that you said that. You got assistant coach, right?
My assistant coach is actually going to be a guy that struggled independently and did his own thing, made his way, but hasn't really gotten that opportunity yet. And that man is Sam Raimi.
Whoa. Sam Raimi.
Yeah. I mean, he had an opportunity with the Spider-Man franchise.
True.
But after that, the luster, the lag, it kind of wear off, and then back down. So him being an assistant, learning from Jordan Peele, I think would have been is a great move, and then gets him right back to where he needs to be probably in a couple years. Which is what happened. Which is what happened earlier this year with Send Help.
You saw it?
Did you see it? No, I haven't seen it. We're gonna go see it. I think tomorrow night or Monday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for your review for that shit because my girl wanted to see it, but she's like, I don't want to see it in theater. Let's just wait till it's streaming. I was like, all right, cool. But I was just like, I said, this looks okay. Yeah, you're not who you say you are. You're a badass, Rachel McAdams. I love you, but it's like Rachel McAdams is like, whatever. I know how it's gonna go, but I feel like Sam Raimi might add a little twist on it. So I'm like, all right, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But like, everybody was like, this is Sam Raimi's best movie in years, and I'm like, that's not really saying much. Because I'm sorry, I did not like Drag Me to Hell. I didn't like it. I thought Drag Me to Hell was
really
just
interesting.
Maybe listen, I've only seen it once, And maybe that's a movie where like Talk to Me and shit like that, where I'll go back and give it a second time watch. But I was like, all right, man. But
Maybe
no,
we should
Sam
do that for
Raimi, like,
Halloween.
I get it. I
We should
get
watch that for Halloween.
What's Drag Me to Hell?
Yeah, Drag Me to Hell.
Now I do like that the ending literally is the title. That was ballsy. I was like, oh, you really followed through with that shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That bitch ain't coming back. But
The
Sam
fucking
Raimi,
poster gave away the ending.
The fact that you said he can learn from you know the people ahead of him, I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Because Sam Raimi, you know, he did have a hell of a fucking run, man. You talking about the Evil Dead? You got somebody with experience. You know, you got the Evil Dead franchise. You got the Darkman, well, at least the first Darkman movie, and you've got you know, the Spider-Man movies and shit like that. And then after that, like you said, it kind of just
a whole lot of movies that he's produced. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
and
exactly.
Again, so I think it's a good role for him right now. You know what I mean? I think it's a good role. Who's your assistant coach?
Sounds about right. My assistant coach is somebody who, and I feel like he is a proper assistant coach because, you know, if we're talking about the tail end of people's careers and things like that, I mean, they're still active in the industry right now, but if you talk about the tail end of people's careers and how they kind of branched out and they kind of just stamped their names on things, all right, just put my name on it, make sure I get a check. I feel like an assistant coach is kind of, you know, the same way I talked about the GM. Like, yeah, you kind of just peeking in, or the assistant coach is on the bench, like, all right, everything good? Like, let me make sure I look around and do my job, make sure I get my money. My assistant coach is John Carpenter. Because if my head coach, and no diss to John Carpenter, first of all, Halloween is the best slasher movie of all time for me, but John Carpenter kind of took a back seat to the genre for me. He kind of, and it's not even on no disrespectful shit, I don't want nobody to take this out of context. He kind of took a back seat to the genre when he started just letting people put his name on shit just so he can get a check. I feel like there's a lot of integrity that you need to keep in the industry. And John Carpenter being an assistant coach is kind of just like, yo, like he'll tap, you know, like Wes Craven, like, yo, like they're good. You need me to step in? All right, like I'm still getting paid, right? All right, cool. Like I'll back off. Like I'm good. Right? Like I feel like that would be John Carpenter's role, like as an assistant coach. But I do feel like when shit hits the fan and Wes Craven would get overwhelmed and throw the clipboard, yo, man, I can't even deal with this shit. John Carpenter will come back like, all right, let me remind you motherfuckers of what I did in '78. Like I'm gonna remind you motherfuckers of what I even did in Assault on Precinct 13 and things like that. Let me take y'all back to the basics and draw it up and give Wes Craven a break. John Carpenter gonna give you some shit. Now, granted, me and my girl watched The Ward, and I think that was the last movie directed by John Carpenter, and it's like it does not feel like a John Carpenter movie. It doesn't. So as long as we stay away from that kind of shit, we could have a winning season. You know?
That's funny because he was actually on my short list too. Yeah. I don't know if I'd had him as an assistant, but I did have him as a head coach. I thought, you know, with the different personalities that I have on my team, I thought he would be good for it because he's worked with different personalities, like on movie wise. And if you look at his movies, all his movies are not the same. They're all different in their own ways.
All of them.
So,
all of them. He might have a shot to that, like kind of, you know, like a wide frame where something like even in Ghosts of Mars, where you're in the 2000s, but there's like a wide shot of like Natasha Henstridge talking to Joanna Cassidy, but you see like as the screen is panning out, the knob is like turning where somebody's in that closet. That's John Carpenter shit. He did that in his early movies. But yeah, you know, John Carpenter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I like that. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I want to know. I can't wait till we get to these centers, man. These centers is concerning me more than anything because I want to know who the fuck you. I swear to God, he got King Kong. I swear to God, he got King Kong as his center, y'all. I promise y'all, he got King Kong as his fucking center. He got some illegitimate picks. It's either King Kong, Godzilla, or Cthulhu. I promise. Watch. I promise y'all. Watch.
We're gonna have to wait and see. All right, what position you want to start with?
We can start with the point guards. Let's start. You want to start with the mascot? Who you got as your mascot? We can start with the mascot. That introduces the team. They can roll the team out. Do a little dance.
Mine is my team's called the Los Angeles Reapers, and obviously it's Death. So it's gonna be Death.
Oh, Death itself, you cheating motherfucker.
Yeah,
Death
like
itself is
waving the scythe
code,
and
man.
all that.
Death comes out, hey everybody, and then he looks around like, what's it? Why is everybody not hyped? Because everybody's dead, like because he fucking killed everybody.
So the stadium is just filled with lost souls that come to the games now. So I always have a sellout.
God damn. Death comes out with the scythe like, hey, what happened?
And he's voiced by Norm Macdonald.
I thought you was gonna say
Family Guy reference.
I was about to be like, is it Tony Todd? But he said Norm Macdonald. Is that
Family
the
Guy
guy
reference.
that was in God damn, I want to figure it out without looking. Norm Macdonald, was he in Deadpool 2?
No. Norm Macdonald was an SNL comedian.
Oh, that
he
guy.
He was in that movie Dirty Work. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Did he pass away?
Yeah, he passed away a couple years ago.
Okay, yeah. R.I.P. to Norm Macdonald. Yeah, I've when you said SNL, I was like, okay, and I'm not really a big fan of SNL at all, but I do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember that guy. He used to do stand-up and shit. Did he do stand-up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing like little bit clips of Norm Macdonald. This motherfucker said Death was his mascot. Like this dude is doing cheat codes, people. All right? Already we are like 2 minutes into this list.
Already on the bullshit.
Cheat codes. Already on the bullshit. No, it's cool though. Cause my mascot is gonna be Cathoga from the Relic. That son of a bitch. Yeah. That beautiful son of a bitch. Somebody gonna have to have him on a leash that's made of vibranium when he comes out galloping with that big ass tail, big ass mandibles. And listen, whatever
Your
he does
to the show is running the Cathoga.
Yeah. The halftime show, no, the halftime show is gonna be, like we're gonna turn out all the lights. Yeah, the halftime show for Cathoga is gonna be we're gonna turn out all the lights. The SWAT team's going to drop through the windows. You remember that scene in The Relic where the SWAT team came to fuck? That's going to be the halftime show.
And the jump is the final set piece where he jumps and gets the SWAT guy on the line.
That's going to be the halftime show, bro. I promise you. And then when that dude, when he lifts that dude up and his lower torso's going, he's like, oh! Like everybody's gonna be like, yeah, fuck yeah, we fucking love that shit. Cathoga, man, but it's gonna be hard to get that son of a bitch under control. He's half man, half beetle, half reptile. What is he? Half gecko or some shit?
Yeah,
they mixed all
that
shit together.
And they mixed all that shit too. On top of that,
now honestly, I almost picked Octolus from Deep Rising as but it's like. We're gonna have to keep them. We're gonna have to keep them hydrated. We don't have a tank big enough in the stadium.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have the whole stadium on a Navy ship.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It was gonna be the Relic. It was gonna be Octolus, or it was gonna be. I think at some point I had who was gonna be the mascot? Man, I just fucking forgot. I don't know if it was gonna be. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. But yeah, Cathoga.
That's a good pick. That's a solid pick. That's a good one. Now it makes me, but I can't because like mine wouldn't make sense though if I go somewhere else. So I had to use a cartoon version of Death. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use that because that'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah, that is just the halftime show. Everybody dies. Like it's like. The fucking news report. The whole stadium has been murdered. Back to you, Jim. Because I don't want to get fucking killed. The reporter just drops the microphone and just runs the fuck away. All right, so we on what? Point guards. We can start with the point guard. I can't wait to see what your point guards are, sir. Woo!
Okay.
I can't wait.
Okay, so you want me to go first?
Yeah, are we doing all three point guards, or are we doing just one at a time?
No, we'll do all three.
Okay, yeah, we'll do all three. Just save ourselves some time. Yeah, you're right.
We'll do all three, but we'll talk about our starters.
Bet. Say less. Got you.
Okay. So my starting point guard is Death from the Frighteners.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Now that I never would have crossed my mind ever. Out of all the guesses.
So
God
that is
yo, you're cheating.
Fast?
No, that's cheating, bro. That's cheating, bro. Because this is like a non-physical entity, man. You got Death as a fucking mascot. And
these are all monsters. They're gonna be able to touch them.
No. It's cool. Go ahead. You applying pressure, bro. I respect it, bro. Go ahead, yo. Go ahead.
All right. So Death is fast. Man. He's agile. He's able to distribute the rock as like he's distributing souls to Satan. So this guy is gonna be. This is like my Steve Nash. This is the guy that's gonna control the tempo. This is that guy. He's controlling the fucking tempo, and he's gonna make sure that everyone's in the right position.
Said this is my Steve Nash. I like it. I like it.
So he's not gonna get me a whole lot of points, but he's definitely gonna make sure everyone who gets the ball is gonna score. And I like this because you're not fucking with Death. Like you're just not. I'm sorry. You're not going to do it. And then underneath him, I got Ghostface and then David from the Lost Boys. Again, both these guys bring me two different games, but I like Death as my starter because I do think he's fast, he's agile, and he knows where he needs to be at all times. Hence, Death.
Of course you love Death as your fucking... Of course you love Death as your star. Listen, first of all, who was your head coach?
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele ain't going to have to sub Death out because if anybody tries to stick him, they're going to die. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're picking the ultimate cheat codes, bro. Like, this shit is not fair at all, man. I'm mad I even fucking came up with this shit, man, because you're like, listen, Death, imagine Death, like, with his sight just crossing over with one hand. Somebody come up to stick him. You can just poke him. You're dead. You're getting to where you got to go. You don't need to sub anybody out. Death gonna be like, yo, coach, don't even sub me out. Jordan gonna be like, yo, you all right? Like, you need a breather? No, I'm good.
If you
got it.
If you think
I got it.
If you think that's like if you're pissed about that, just wait till you hear my shooters.
See, people, this is the shit I be talking about, man. This is the shit I be talking about, man.
Yeah, Ghostface and David are my other two point guards. David from the Lost Boys.
All right. So Death, like you picking Death as your fucking starting point guard eliminates everything because my starting point guard is Freddy Krueger. Freddy is my starting point guard. Because...
How funny.
Listen. Freddie was my starting point guard because I'm like, who can I have bring the ball up, talk shit, have handle? Freddie can create whatever he wants to. If Freddie is my starting point guard to get that ball across half court, he gonna be he. Listen, I dare you to play defense. I'll turn you into something. I'm gonna turn you into the basketball. I'll turn you into the net. Whatever your fear is on the court, I'm gonna turn you into, and I'm gonna have you like I'm gonna make a mockery of you. And I'm gonna wipe the fucking floor with you. Freddie is just too imaginative and ruthless and petty for me not to pick him as my starting point guard. And he talks shit too. I feel like your starting point guard has to have that element of shit talking. Now you can have a humble point guard, but I feel like if you're the guy that's controlling the tempo, as you said, you have to be able to have that element of shit talking. If not, I mean, I'm not gonna say you're gonna drown, but you might get distracted. Like if you can't chirp back sometimes, then you might get distracted. But Freddie gonna be like, yeah, I could talk that shit with the best of them, But yeah, Freddie was my starting point guard. My follow-ups though were Art the Clown from Terrifier and Marty Ranson from Slaughter High. Now, I pick Art the Clown because He played too goddamn much. He played too much. Now, because you play too much and because you're silly as fuck and you don't take anything seriously, I feel like Art the Clown as a point guard, come on, man. Art the Clown, he gonna have like a fucking, he gonna have like a makeshift weapon. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have a makeshift weapon with like a table leg with forks and spoons and shit in it. He gonna hit you with something while he's bringing the ball up. And Art the Clown is gonna do like a lot of non-verbal animated shit. He not gonna talk too much. Where Freddy, he is like the opposite counterpart of Freddy. Where Freddy as a starting point guard, he's gonna talk a lot. Art the Clown, he ain't gonna say shit. He gonna get it done. He gonna get the ball across the court. Marty Ranson, I feel like he gonna play the pranks. Marty Ranson's gonna put a fucking smoke bomb in your shoe, you know, in your sneaker. Like, what? If you try to stick him too close while he's bringing the ball up court, Marty Ranson gonna put a smoke bomb in your sticker, you gonna explode. Or he gonna put some acid in your water when you're on the bench so you don't come back on the court as a point guard in general. Like, Marty Ranson is the king of pranks as far as the 80s go, and people don't give him credit for that, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, you got fucking Death as your point guard, bro. That's fucking cheat code. It don't even matter. It don't even matter who my point guards are, man. Let's move on, yo. Let's move on. I'm crossing all this shit out.
I love how you're hung up on that.
No, man. No. Because that is the ultimate cheat code. Like you got Death as a. We can move on, but I got Freddy, Art the Clown, and Marty Ranson as my point guards. And R.I.P. Shout out to Simon Scudamore. Who played Marty Ranson. Yes. Because Slaughter High is definitely getting a fucking a novelization. But go on. We back on it, bro. Go ahead. We on to the shoot guards.
Okay, so you actually have one of my shooters on your team, so I don't know if I should even start him, so I have to think about who. So Art the Clown was actually my original starter as my shooter. Okay. But since he's your follow-up, I got to take him off. And I got to put Patrick Bateman as my starter now. Because as a shooter, Patrick Bateman, because as a shooter, you got to have ice in your fucking veins, bro. You got to have that killer instinct. You got to have that Mamba mentality. You got to be able to, like, you know, shoot that dagger into the net when it's game time. Like, because it takes a special person to be a shooting guard, bro. That's what you need. You know, Kobe Bryant had it. Michael Jordan had it. You know what I mean? That's who Bateman is. He does not hesitate. He does not freeze. And so he's gonna be my guy through the offense.
You know why? I was about to talk shit because you saw how I was looking. I was like, Patrick Bateman.
Yeah.
But then when you put him as a shooting guard, your starting shooting guard, I thought of when he dangled that chainsaw over that stairwell. Mm-hmm. That shit was precision. If you ever seen it, bro, that you talking about a shooting guard that's gonna swish. He timed it. That's the best part of that movie for me. Next to the Jared Leto kill scene, he timed it and was like, "I'm gonna drop this," and then that shit fell right on that bitch. So all right, whatever. But
I have Bateman. So Bateman is my starter. I have to switch up because you have Art the Clown as your point guard. I decided that if you have anyone that I have, I'm gonna have to take them off the bench. Luckily, I got reserves right here. So after Bateman, I got Blade.
Oh my! Listen, that don't count. That does not count.
That counts.
Doesn't count.
That counts because that's a horror movie. It's a vampire horror movie. Just because it's a comic book movie does not mean it's not a horror movie. And he's an anti-hero. So, and he's a monster. He's a vampire.
He's a
straight shooter. And he's a shooter.
Yeah, he is. You look at
he's my Steph Curry.
Not only Blade 1, but you look at that fucking opening sequence of Blade 2, where he was fucking them dudes up, and where he jumped off, and it looked super CG, but when he jumped off that fucking rooftop, when he was fucking them dudes up, yeah, okay. God damn.
And then I got Pennywise.
Ooh.
Yeah, Pennywise would be... Yeah. Not Bill Skarsgård, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, okay. Respect to the OG, for sure.
Yeah. So... I feel like he'd be a really good shooter. But he's someone that's definitely going to be getting under your skin, though. So
This is not going the way that I planned it.
it really takes a special kind of narcissist to be a shooting guard, bro. I'm telling you.
That's why I never played that position. I was either I think in middle school I was small forward, and then they put me as like power forward when they found out I can jump, and in high school I was like power forward or center or some shit. Okay, what are we on? Shooting guards?
Yes, we just did shooting guard, so I guess we'd be going to power forwards or center.
Oh no, I didn't even do my shooting
on.
guard. Yeah, I didn't even do my shooting guard yet.
Yeah. My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
My bad. I ate one of them little pepperoni bites that I grabbed. But yeah, my shooting guards, my starting shooting guard off the rip, and I'm not wasting no time because I want somebody that's gonna, when they show up, they gonna show out. The only fucking time they gonna show up is when they need to show out. My starting shooting guard is gonna be Candyman. Daniel Robitaille. I don't give a fuck. Candyman is my starting shooting guard. You know why? Because when his name is called, you know what the fuck is going down. You know what's going down. You know what it is. It's no question. It's no confusion. He pops up and he's like, "Look, I got to do what I came here to do." It's kind of like Pinhead, where Pinhead is like, "Look, like I don't know what y'all want me to do, man. Like y'all, you played with the box. Like I gotta come here. Like I'm obligated. Like corporate told me I gotta come here. Like supernatural corporate told me I gotta show up, man." So my starting shooting guard is Candyman because it's like, listen, say his name, he gonna pull up, he gonna show up and show out.
That's funny because I actually had him as my I actually had Candyman as my small forward.
Oh my god! So are we Xing these out?
Not on there. No, he's not. Okay. He's not. But I actually had him on. He was on the short list. But that's funny though. I did almost have him.
No, that's my That's my starting shooting guard is Candyman. Now my reserves, my follow-ups are. I feel like people that compliment Candyman and kind of the shit that he does. My follow-up shooting guards, my reserves are going to be Pinhead from Hellraiser and Jin from Wishmaster. Now, Pinhead, that's another. Listen, my shooting guards. When I call on y'all, I need y'all to be there. That is why I particularly picked these characters. Now, Pinhead is like, all right, the coach might be on the bench playing with the box, yo. Like, yo, we in trouble, man. Like, Candyman ain't really shooting right. Yo, I need you. He gonna fuck around with that lament configuration. Yo, I need you. You open the box. We came. We gonna get some chains on the court and all that crazy shit. We might get the little hellhound dog from space that was in Hellraiser Bloodline, whatever. Jin, same thing. You rub that motherfucking ruby 2 times. Yo, I need you. Pinhead and Candyman ain't doing their job. I'm gonna rub this ruby 3 times, and I need you here. And I picture Jin. I'm sorry. When I put Jin on my list of shooting guards, I picture him to be the most effective out of all of the fucking shooting guards because Jin will be bringing the ball up court, or he'll get the ball and he'll be dribbling and be like, "Yo, I wish you would say something smart. I wish you would say something smart." And then somebody be like, "Yeah, man, I wish you would shoot that shot." And then he turned the fucking opponent into a ball or some shit and shoot the opponent as a ball into the Jin, that's my cheat code. You've been using all these cheat codes. That's my cheat code in the world of basketball, bro.
That's funny.
It's Jin. Yeah, Jin. They'll be like, "Yo, man, I wish you would shoot that. I wish you would cross me over." Yeah, let's get it. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. But those are my shoe guards. Candyman, Pinhead, and Jin.
That's good. I actually had Pinhead as my point guard. It was on my reserves. I was like, oh, that would have been a good one because I feel like he would have been good to distribute those. That's good. It's a good one. Okay.
Pinhead,
small forward.
Pinhead don't assist with the chains attached to the basketballs and shit. This is
Okay, we got
listen, man. Somebody needs to make this into an even if it's an animated movie. Somebody needs to make this into a movie, yo.
yeah, that'd be fucking fire. Okay, small forward.
Mm-hmm.
I had trouble with this one.
Me too.
And I was trying to think who would be like a really good small forward for me. And so I landed on the Wolfman. He's just small enough, he's stocky enough, he's gonna be able to throw elbows, and he's gonna be able to shoot, and he's gonna be able to dive into the hole. So I have no problem.
Are we talking about Teen Wolf? Because that motherfucker was hooping.
Yeah,
Michael J. Fox?
Not Teen Wolf. No, not Teen
Wolf.
Wolf.
I was about to say, because, yo, you're definitely cheating, bro. If you pick Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf, that motherfucker was hooping, man. He was all over the place hooping.
I'm talking about, like, you know, the Lon Chaney Universal original Wolfman.
OG,
which I got two more of those. Which I got two more of those Universal monsters coming up soon. So, and then I have the Wolfman. I think he's good enough. He's consistent, but on some nights he's not going to be consistent.
Yeah, the nights when it's not a full moon.
Yeah,
the nights when it's not a full moon, y'all gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, he gonna be ass. He gonna be ass. He gonna be ass. He ain't gonna be able to do shit. He ain't gonna be able to dribble, for crying out loud. This motherfucker's gonna shoot nothing but bricks. So
that night,
but it's a high risk, high reward.
We gonna be looking at the NBA schedule, like the MonSTARS schedule, and be like, yo, this night, people, it's not a full moon, so Wolfman, yo, we got one less small forward to worry about, man. Fuck this shit. Like, yeah, we gonna be checking that schedule like tightly, yo.
But I wouldn't get too happy about that, because underneath him is Imhotep from the Mummy 1999. I think he's another small forward. He's very small, not very strong, but smart enough and calculating enough to know when to shoot, when to pass, and how to distribute the ball. I think he'd be really good in that role. And then Predator as my last one.
I knew. I didn't know if he was going to show up in your small forwards or your power forwards. I knew he was going to show up in your fucking list somewhere.
Yeah, so Wolfman.
This is why I was hesitant to be like, when you were like, are we doing sci-fi horror or just horror? This is why I was hesitant to be like, yeah, we could do both. I was like, fuck, I made a big mistake, man. Big fucking mistake. God damn it. Because Predator could just, yo, you saw Alien vs. Predator Requiem. He could throw one thing here, one thing there on the side of the court. And we dribbling the ball up on offense and just run through a laser grid on defense, and y'all back on. Like, come on, man.
And he turns invisible, so you're not going to be able to see where he goes. But here's the thing. I got Wolfman as my starter, so, I mean, there's that. And then you got Imhotep to, like, worry about, but he won't be as consistent.
No, man. No, you know why? Because Imhotep made a fucking wall of sand with his face.
Yeah.
All you need is one grain of sand in the fucking building, or whatever it is in the building, gravel, something. The whole stadium.
But you bring cats. But you can bring cats, and he'll like, you know, he'll just like turn to dust. He'll be good. It's fine.
And then I'm gonna have one of my players be like, "Fuck you, Arnold Vosloo. You're a shitty actor anyway. And Darkman 2 and 3, you're terrible." Like, God damn it.
Yeah, so that's my those are my small forwards. I don't think I'm gonna get much consistency out of that group, but I feel like it's gonna be just consistent enough to get me by.
This is ridiculous, yo. My small forwards. My starting small forward, to nobody's surprise, if I haven't already mentioned him, is going to be Michael Myers. And I would pick this as the Rob Zombies version of Michael Myers, because I feel like the more we get into the basketball positions, the bigger my characters have to get. So the Rob Zombie, Tyler Mane version of Michael Myers will be my starting small forward. You ain't going nowhere. You come into that paint, you gonna get fucking choke slammed and slammed to the ground, and you gonna throw up. You gonna get your fucking face stomped.
Especially if you're going up against like Lon Chaney's Wolfman, like you're definitely gonna dominate that.
Yeah, you're getting choked. You gonna run up. You're getting choke slammed, picked up, and thrown on the motherfucking ground with Tyler Maine's version of Michael Myers. It's just not going down. And I would much rather have. What happened?
I had predicted Michael Myers being your power forward.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Now, I thought about it. But I was like, no. I was like, Michael could be small forward. I was like, Michael could be small forward. He can be small forward. He's my starting small forward. My two backups, Ray Sawyer from Venom. Now I don't know if you've seen Venom before.
No, I haven't. That's a movie you keep telling me that I need to check out, and I haven't done it yet.
Yes, sir. 2005. Now he is definitely a supernatural slasher. They tried to do the whole Jason Voorhees thing with him, but it kind of didn't fall through, so they just kind of like chalked the whole franchise all together. But I think Venom was a little side note. I think Venom was like it's underrated, but it's underrated, but it's underused and it's underdeveloped a lot. Like it's one of the biggest what could have been movies ever, as far as like a slasher movie goes. But yeah, Michael Myers would be my starting small forward. Ray Sawyer from Venom would be my backup, because Ray Sawyer, his backstory is he was just a regular guy in town, and he went to save this woman. He saved the woman, but he fell in the car. Yep, that's him. That's him at the end of the movie, in the third act of the movie. He's at a shrine that he created, like worshiping shit, and he deteriorates as the movie goes along, but he gets stronger supernaturally. And murdering wise, like he just gets crazier because he's possessed by the spirit of. So, god damn, bro, I need you to watch this fucking movie, man. I really do. I need you to watch this movie.
I'm putting it on my watch list.
Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's one of those movies where you might step out of it and be like, yo, this could have been something really crazy.
It's on Tubi, so definitely gonna watch this shit.
Oh, is it? Perfect. You ain't got to pay for it. Because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. As much as I love it, it's not worth it. But yeah, Ray Sawyer and Vincent from House of Wax. Vincent from House of Wax as my small forward. You know, if Vincent fucks you up, you ain't coming back to the game. You gonna disappear. No. Your coach gonna be like, "Yo, what happened? He was playing Vincent. He was supposed to be sticking Vincent on defense, right? What happened to him? I don't know. He gonna be down in the fucking dungeon getting encased in wax. Like, fuck out of here. And Vincent gonna put your ass right in the stands as a mascot encased in wax, and that's gonna be that. And I feel like Vincent deserved a trilogy. Vincent deserved so much better than the movie that he got. And I think House of Wax is really decent, but I think Vincent as a small forward, is really creepy. Like, to see him even near the paint is kind of creepy because he's got that wax mask on, and it's just like you might drive to the paint and see Vincent, and he's just like with that knife in his hand. He's got like these knives where one has a snake at the end of it, another one has a dragon at the end of it. He's got these double knives, and it's like you might see him while you go into the paint, and Vincent's like ready for you, and it's just like, oh, all right, like all right, cool. Like, just go ahead and score that point, man. Go ahead. But Vincent, I don't think he's popular enough for a lot of people to do that. That's just in my mind how I feel like he would be interpreted. But yeah, power forwards or small forwards, Michael Myers, Ray Sawyer, and Vincent. Have you seen House of Wax?
I've seen the remake. I don't think I've seen the original.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, the remake with Vincent. And,
you're talking about the remake. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you were talking about the 1980s one.
Oh, hell no. That's just ass, bro.
I was like, wait a minute. Wasn't Vincent in the 1980s like a small person?
No, I don't care, bro. Like, listen, that shit was ass. I don't like the original House of Wax. And I love, recipe shout out to Vincent Price. He is a horror pioneer for sure. I love that guy. Always have loved that guy. But that original House of Wax, like, come on, man. The remake was an upgrade. they turned it into a
Yeah.
slasher movie. That was an upgrade,
Yeah.
bro, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, no,
Okay.
hell no. I wasn't talking
Okay,
about
that makes much more sense now. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right.
Hell no,
Makes much more sense.
hell no. I wasn't talking
Yeah.
about no goddamn Vincent Price movie. Hell no. Fuck no.
Oh,
You thought I ain't go that far back, bro. Fuck no.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But yeah, those are my small forwards, bro.
Okay. All right. Now, my power forward, I kind of just relied on defense. I think like this is defensively, this is where it's going to get a little tricky for you. I think these guys are going to fucking foul you pretty fucking hard. If you come in near them, they're gonna rodman you. They're gonna throw motherfucking bows. That's what they're gonna do.
King Kong, Godzilla, Ghidorah.
This is power forwards, dude.
Mothra. Now watch, he got Mothra.
All right, my power forwards. My starting power forward ruled the New York in the 80s. He has 3 movies to his name. He is very underutilized, but is very well regarded as one of the best slasher movies to ever be made. And that I'm talking about Matt Cordell from the NYPD Maniac Cop.
Oh my god!
That is a fucking brick.
You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad at me, bro.
Never seen Maniac Cop.
Never seen it. The guy with the...
Or is that... Yeah, he's all disfigured.
He's got the...
Yeah.
He's got the scar on his face. Now, was he a cop that died, or was he a cop that was wrongfully accused, or what the fuck?
No, so in the original, he was a cop that died, but came back and distributed his own brand of justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know it's on Tubi. It's on Tubi, but I'm just...
And then
like every
part
time
2,
I
they
look
kind
at
of
it,
retcon that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no continuity?
There's no continuity. No. Maniac Cop is basically Evil Dead 2, bro, where it just basically retcons the whole first movie.
So no wonder you fucking picked him, because it's a cheat code. No, you're picking all these fucking cheat codes.
But if you look at the first one, though, Matt Cordell is a fucking brick house, dude. You are not going near him. He is going to fucking billy club the shit out of you. He's going to handcuff you and then just beat the shit out of you. And my follow-ups are not too bad either, because both these guys are not pushovers, because they're both 6'4", 200 pounds. Creature from the Black Lagoon and Dracula.
You going...
You know what I mean? Like, you're getting bows, man. You're getting bows. You're getting foul hard. I'm telling you.
First of all, wait. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. We on, what are we on? Power forwards?
Power forwards.
Dracula?
I'm talking about Bela Lugosi Dracula, who was 6'2", 200 pounds.
Dracula was like the same size as us. You ain't in the paint doing shit. Now, granted,
he's gonna look right into your eyes. He's gonna look into your eyes and tell you, you do not want to go here.
You know what? Granted, Dracula, not only can he look you in your eyes. Now, hold on. Let me correct myself, because fuck, yo, you're cheating this whole fucking thing. Listen, so granted, not only can Dracula look at you and control you through his eyes, but he can levitate. So if Dracula levitate at the power forward position, like, yo, like, what you want to do, man? Be like,
and easy rebounds defensively. I mean, these guys are going to get some easy rebounds for me. And so that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking, like, yeah. So they're not going to score much for me, but that's not their job. Their job is to get steals, rebounds, and to make sure everyone else around them is better.
This is the craziest fucking cheat code team I have ever seen in my life, yo. God damn it. What are we on?
You're on power forwards.
Fuck. This is nah, man. This is nah. This no. You know what? It's cool. We're not even going. You're not even going to do it. So we're on power forwards, people. So my starting power forward. Fuck all the pleasantries, since we're getting all magical and shit. It's going to be Leatherface. My leading power forward is going to be Leatherface, and I didn't mark down which Leatherface it was going to be, but I feel like it's going to be my Andrew Bynarski, Philly stand-up version of Leatherface, because
there they go.
They would agree.
Right on time.
They like, fuck, man. Let's drag race right to a stop sign. Hold on, we gotta stop. All right, let's go again.
I actually had Leatherface as my small. I actually had Leatherface as my small forward off the list.
Bro, listen, man. All right, so Leatherface is my starting power forward. It's going to be the Andrew Bynarski Leatherface, because as big as that guy is, they definitely padded him up a little bit. They padded him up better than they did with George P. Wilbur as Michael Myers in Halloween 4 and 5. Because you could see the pads. But with Leatherface in 2003 remake, he just looks fucking huge. And honestly, power forwards, like, I imagine a motherfucker getting the ball and trying to like post up or trying to like turn around and shoot, and Andrew Bynarski's Leatherface coming. Thank you. Andrew Bynarski's Leatherface coming in. Do you remember how Kemper got hit when he went to pick those keys up, and then he looked up at the TV, and then Leatherface fucking came behind him and swung that goddamn sledgehammer at him? Yo, that's my... Yo, listen. The moment you think you got the drop, and the moment you think that, oh, well, I saved everybody, and I did this, and I did that, all this shit is cute, all this online shit, that's when I need him to kick in and bash somebody in the back of their motherfucking heads, because it's like, listen, this shit ain't the game, dog. It's not a... Apparently it's not a game for them out there either.
Yeah.
But yeah, Leatherface is my... Leatherface is my doing for power forward.
Who your starter? Who your follow-ups?
My follow-ups are going to be Jacob Goodnight from what is that? See No Evil. Have you ever seen See No Evil?
Oh, Kane. Okay, that's a good one.
Kane. You know why? Because he is. I feel like because the movie is bad and because it didn't really come out in the theater, I feel like this is it's deserved, because the work that Kane, not necessarily the first movie, but the work that Kane put in the second movie really stood out. Like, he's punching and busting down doors, and he's handling like, you know, like hardware that's in this morgue that only morticians, whatever the fuck, deal with. The fact that he's establishing a name for himself. Yeah. You know, like whether it's the equipment, whether it's the situations, he was with it. And I think that the sequel was a hell of a lot better. The budget was behind it. Now I'm not going to get into the movie, but I think Jacob Goodnight in that second See No Evil movie is a better candidate than the first movie. And you're not getting in the paint. You're not getting in the paint because he'll shove a fucking cell phone down your throat. You know what I'm saying? You try to get in the paint. Yo, Jacob Goodnight, can we get a can we get a video? It's like, no, he gonna shove that shit down your motherfucking throat, and you gonna die. You gonna fucking die. Mm-hmm. Like, please leave it alone. Please leave it alone. You gonna die. But after that, it's just like you look at it. It's just like, wow, what is here and what's not. But you know, Jacob Goodnight and Victor Crowley. Victor Crowley was a no-brainer also, because Victor Crowley rips people apart. He rips people apart, and he's just like, you know, yeah, I don't want to I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. Like he's just like fucking, he's like Jackie Chan. Yeah, he's like Jackie
that was
Chan.
one of my draft picks.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you, but then he fucking tears somebody's jaw apart. I was like, God damn. Yeah, god damn, bro. Like, yeah, you're definitely valid of a power forward position for sure. But yeah, Leatherface, Jacob Goodnight, Victor Crowley, that's my power forward positions for sure.
Interesting, because I honestly thought you would have had Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees as your power forwards. I kind of planned for that. So that's good. Okay.
Oh, you fucker. You were planning for this shit, man. I'm just writing shit down like this is what I
play
would
to
like.
win.
Yeah, you trying to fucking mastermind mad scientist, like you're trying to fucking counteract all this shit.
That's why Matt Cordell was there, to like counteract one of those two guys.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Right. I'll tell you what you're not gonna love are my centers. I'll tell you that now.
I know. Fuck you. Listen, before we even get into it, fuck your centers because you already warned me. Fuck them. Fuck your centers, dog. Because I already know you on that bullshit.
Yeah, and starting off with the bullshit, it's a xenomorph. Like you're not doing that, dude. You're not gonna come through a xenomorph. Like, I'm sorry. That tail is gonna get you that tail is gonna snap you off the legs. He's gonna spit acid at the ball before it even hits the net. So yeah, you're not doing that. Definitely you're not going up against King Kong, that's for sure. And King Ghidra with the 3 heads and the wingspan. Like, you're just not gonna do it. Even if I scale them down to size to like 7 foot, you're still not doing that. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. Nothing. Nada. Zilch.
Those
you're not
are
going
all
to the
your
hole.
picks for your centers?
Yeah. My starter is the Xenomorph. King Kong and the King Ghidra are follow-ups, though.
You know why you petty as fuck, bro? Because you like, yeah, I'm gonna start off small. I'm gonna start off small with a xenomorph. For one, I'm gonna start off small with a xenomorph that can actually be taken down, but then I'm gonna follow up with some shit that you can't even fuck with. This is why next time we're just sticking to one genre. This is why I knew in my mind. I said, don't do it. But I didn't want you to feel like you were ever restricted for any of our topics that I came up with. And I was like,
well, you know what? A xenomorph would have still count though, because it's a horror movie. So a xenomorph, I still would have had a xenomorph. I still would have had a predator. So I still would have been good with that. So yeah.
Wait, who are your centers again?
Xenomorph, King Kong, and King Ghidra.
King Kong and King... Wait, what? Come on, man. Like, yo. Nah, man. That's not fair. That's not fair, bro. Like... That's not fair.
Was the skyhook fair? Was the skyhook fair? No, it wasn't fair. Because no one can stop that. I will say this. They won't be able to make free throws to save their lives.
The skyhook going in every time. Like, yo, I'm right. Yo, I'm right here near the basket. Let me just drop it in. Bloop. Oh, hey, point. Like, what? No. Oh, man.
I fucking hated... off topic, I hated playing NBA Street 2 for that reason. Because you could not beat that team, dude. It was so fucking hard to beat Kareem in Volume 2.
I don't like NBA Street 2. I don't like NBA Street 2, bro.
I was like, oh, what the fuck? Because when you get to that point of the game and you play that Laker team with Magic and Kareem, it's all bad.
Bro, if we wasn't streaming right now, this would definitely be the point where I break and be like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, yo, y'all alright?
Yes, dude. Seriously.
God,
the snow melted and now they want to rev their engines.
But yeah, your centers are fucking. And my centers don't even matter. Don't even matter.
Who you got? Who you got? Let me hear.
For my centers, people, my inferior shitty centers in comparison to what Zuko just fucking said. My centers, people, were going to be Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th franchise, Sawtooth from the Wrong Turn franchise, and Pumpkinhead from the Pumpkinhead franchise. But obviously, that doesn't mean shit because Zuko has accumulated a list of fucking players that is illegitimately illegal. I don't even know if that's a fucking thing.
Get the fuck out of here. Illegal.
This motherfucker.
You've been disqualified.
You gave this motherfucker time. He created the ultimate fucking cheat sheet. The ultimate cheat sheet that we've ever seen on RNZ Live. This was just not a fair fight.
Yeah.
And this is my idea, people, and I feel bad because I'm just like, I'm looking at the names on the list like, damn, y'all. My bad, y'all. Like, I thought I was going to do y'all better justice in this, man. I was like, damn, my bad, y'all. What the fuck happened, man?
The Sixers will always fall to the Lakers.
Man. Listen, don't say that about me. I ain't no Sixers fan. Don't say that. Don't pertain that to me.
I'm calling your team the Sixers. I'm not calling you the Sixer.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even do that. Don't do that. If you want to call my team somebody, you can't call them the Lakers, but if you want to call them somebody out, like I don't know, who climbed from the bottom just to make it
the
to
Clippers.
The bottom? Now fuck no, hell no, fuck that, fuck no. Them niggas, listen, Chris Paul just retired. They should be a fucking ashamed of themselves, yo. Chris Paul just announced his retirement. Y'all had Chris Paul. Y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Now, granted,
Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, and
we won.
We
won this many games without Chris Paul. We won this many games without Chris Paul. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But it's like, what the fuck else about what he contributed to y'all franchise? You owe him that. You owe him that. Respect, integrity wise, you owe him that. And y'all didn't give him that, and he just retired, man. He just retired. I wanted him to come back with the Lakers. Let's unfinished business. Swear to God, I'm about to throw a fucking Molotov cocktail out the window, man. Night living
That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want, dude. That's what they want. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. I'm looking at. I can't see the comments and shit. Shout out to whoever commented, because normally I don't look at the comments that everybody sends us. I can't really see who joins in, but shout out to everybody that
joined in. Yeah. But yeah, that's it, man. Honestly, if I compare your team, it'd probably be OKC.
Yeah, that's not a compliment, sir.
I don't really. Really? You just said our team is came from the bottom and reached the top.
I don't like OKC, man. I don't like them. Because what the fuck do you mean SGA is the face of the league and he leading the team and they fucking 12 years old. But granted, they have experience. They run and gun. They get shit done. I love it. I respect it. However, I'm spoiled, bro. And it's just like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing? Trying to win a championship or no? I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. And I promise you, when we get off this stream, I'm going right next door. We're like, yo, y'all all right? Like, y'all okay? What the fuck going on?
The Thunder is first, though, this season.
Oklahoma City?
14. Yeah.
Are you talking about in the NBA in general?
Yeah, that's what it says right here.
Ooh. Oh, them boys. Oh, they trying to go back. They trying to go back, bro.
Yeah. Lakers
They
at
trying to go
5.
back, bro. They trying to go back,
Wow.
bro.
The Warriors are in 8th place? That's crazy.
You said the Warriors?
Yeah, the Warriors are 8th place. That's crazy.
God damn.
I guess it's real.
Yeah.
I guess it really is over for the Bay. That sucks.
Listen, bro. Now, is the Bay considered your area?
My area, no. I'm considered a Central Coast. So
you don't rep. So if I talk
I don't
shit,
rep the Bay.
So if I talk shit, I don't have to feel bad.
Yeah, no. I'm not from the Bay.
Okay, so I'll say this.
I just say I'm from the Bay just so people know where I'm at. But if I said I'm from Central California, they're like, where the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like, so it's just easier for me to say the Bay.
Yeah. All right, so basically, I don't know, man. I feel like that dynasty with Golden State is over. It's done. It's done.
Yeah,
it's over. Now, mind you, Jimmy Butler just got injured, bro. And Jimmy Butler just got carried off the court, just got a season-ending injury. And everybody apparently seems to be getting these not hamstrings, but ACL, these ACL tears. And it's really fucking weird because how far do you have to go to become that guy? But granted, she said that, you know, they disagreed and all of that other shit, and it was disappointing and all that. But I don't know, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know. It's over. Steve Kerr's retiring at the end of the season. It looks like they're going to rebuild the whole thing. Yeah, they're going to. Steve Kerr is going to.
Oh man, because you can't do shit without. You said.
It's over. It was a good run. I'll be honest. It was a good run. I'm not a Warriors fan, but it was good to see the Warriors in that position for a long time. You know, I grew up in the 90s seeing the Warriors where the Kings are now. Like, the Warriors used to be the Kings here in California. Now they're kind of like, I don't want to say the Lakers, but at least they won. You know what I mean? At least they won. The Clippers can't say that shit. The Kings can never say that shit. Yeah. So,
and you know what? You're from there, so I could take your opinion better than I could take somebody that doesn't live there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is you talking about it, like reporting hands on, like firsthand, like talking about the shit. So, like, I could take that, but like I don't know, man. It's just like, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know. It'll be a few years before the Warriors get back to prominence. As for the Lakers, yeah, it'll be because they're blowing it up. They're blowing it up. After Kerr's gone, that's it.
So you think so how many years you think Curry got? Like, realistically.
I think he's wrapping up. I think about like maybe 4 more seasons, and then I think he's gonna wrap up. I don't think he'll win another chip though.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he's gonna. Unless he rings chases.
If he joined the Lakers,
cases. Yeah, that could.
Join the Lakers. If he joined the Lakers,
man, the fucking hate that he would get for doing that, bro, here would be fucking astronomical. Oh man, people would be like, "Oh, you fucking traitor!"
But the love that he would get, the fan base would embrace him like no other. I guarantee you, the first time he hit that Steph Curry like shot playing in the Lakers uniform,
yeah,
like, yo, they'll go crazy, bro. They'll go insane.
I think he said though, like, he wants to retire as a Warrior though. So,
yo, you know what? And I respect that. I love that. I love it.
He did a lot. He did a lot for that franchise. A lot.
He was dedicated. You know, that's the Kobe Bryant of Golden State. You know what I mean? Like, he stayed there. Or what else can you call it? Tim Duncan never went anywhere, right?
Tim Duncan, Kobe. Yeah,
Tim Duncan, Kobe. Who else?
Jordan, Magic.
Russell Westbrook, right? It's like, no, I'm joking. Like
Yeah, I was
Russell
gonna say
Westbrook.
he never won. He never won. What are you talking about?
I was trying
Unless
to think
I
of
missed
fucking,
something.
I was trying to think of fucking like
Wade, Dwayne Wade with Miami.
oh no. Nah, he went to the Cavs. Remember, he went to the Cavs one year with LeBron.
Did
went
he?
to the Cavs.
I don't remember
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Nah,
Yes.
shut the fuck up.
He went to the Cavs, bro.
I always
the
remember
Cavs,
him being
bro.
a Heat.
Yes, he did. He went to the Cavs, bro. I promise you. Wait, I don't promise you, but I speculate that he did go to the Cavs. So let's look it up.
Oh yeah, Cavs in 2016.
Because there's a post where a lot of people are like, yo, you won't believe that this is real. And it's like, yeah, like this is real. And
so actually he went to the Bulls first in 2016, and then went to the Cavs in 2017, and then returned to the Heat in 2018 and retired there.
Yep.
He must have not done shit in Chicago if I don't remember that. Jesus. And he must have not done shit in Cleveland either.
Listen. It
That's
was a
wild.
bad situation. But listen, I love the legacy. Love the legacy. Love everything it stands for. Everything. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was
However,
our NB. What?
For the shit that you're talking about, that was some bullshit. Because you fucking cheated. This whole fucking round, people. Zuko,
Oh my
this is
God.
the first fucking episode, people. This is the first episode, people, that Zuko cheated his ass off and had a whole bunch of fucking characters. Zuko had a whole bunch of characters that was like, what? Like, wait, you can do that? Like, it was a whole bunch of confusion, but we love it.
My small
God,
forwards actually our draft picks.
Draft picks. Who were your draft picks? You could say them first.
So my number one draft pick would be Otis Driftwood. I think he'd be a good shooting guard. He's a good shooter. So
Is that House of 1,000 Corpses?
yeah.
Okay, got you.
Leslie Vernon, young prospect, never really went anywhere, but I think he'd be good. Behind
Never
the Mask.
seen it.
Yeah, that's a good
Leslie
fucking
Vernon,
movie. You should check that movie out.
Behind the Mask of Leslie Vernon. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Babyface from The Hills Run Red. Another stocky guy who would actually be a really good power forward or be a good center.
Never
He's
saw
a
it all the
brick
way.
house.
God damn! I gotta get my fucking weight up, man.
Jennifer Check from Jennifer's Body. I think she'd be a great point guard. And my last two would be Candyman and The Creeper.
Well, The Creeper was actually on my list of honorable mentions. The Creeper was on my list. The Strangers. If we wanted to go co-ed at some point and incorporate a woman, then I said, yeah, sure, we can have her, Dollface and Cupid Doll, whatever the fuck. But The Strangers, I had Johnny from In a Violent Nature as a draft pick because you're not quite there, but you had one kill that was just
iconic.
Jesus Christ, man. Did you see the news? Now, we didn't get a chance to talk about that. I'll talk about it really quick before you wrap up. Did you? Yeah. How you feel about that? How do you feel about part 2?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Me neither, bro.
I don't know.
I'm right there with you. Bro.
I hope if it's not like first person, I think it'd be a good idea. If it's like a standard movie, I think it'd be good. But if it's like a first person, I don't know if it'll work.
We gotta go exactly. If it's first person, we gotta go through the same shit that we went through last time. Now, granted, if you want me to watch your shit in front, listen, if that's the gimmick, bro, listen, me and you can make a movie like that. We gonna make it fun. That's the thing about it. We have a particular sense of humor, so where we're gonna make it fun. That shit, that in a violent nature, that shit was boring. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I don't care about the director. I don't care about anybody involved. That shit was boring. The execution was boring. It's not that the director was a bad director or the actors. It's just that the execution, you got to get a better execution to understand what it takes. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Bro, listen. That one, I'm on board for In a Violent Nature 2. I had Megan 2.0 in case we decide to go co-ed for the draft picks. I had Pennywise. I know you put Pennywise in there. I had Pennywise, but I had Pennywise from Welcome to Derry. Not from the movie. Okay. I had Pennywise from Welcome to Derry because when he fucking plugged them eyes in, ripped that head off, and threw that fucking shit into the audience, I was like, oh my God. Okay, cool. I got Long Legs. Nicolas Cage, yes I do.
Yeah, okay.
I had Wolfman. But 2024 Wolfman. What's that dude's name?
Oh, Christopher Abbott.
Christopher Abbott. Yeah, there you go. Christopher Abbott. Yeah, I had 2024 Wolfman. I had Remick from Sinners as an honorable mention. I had The Grabber from Black Phone. I was like, yeah, you can make it. If you gotta have
that's a good
two more movies. You gotta have 2 more movies. I've seen bits of Black Phone 2, and it does look like Nightmare on Elm Street. Have you seen it?
No, that's a movie that I'm gonna try to watch over the weekend.
Oh, bro, let me know when you watch it, and let me know your feedback, and I'll watch it because my sister. The only time I watched it, I went up on the 3rd floor. I got home from work, and I went up on the 3rd floor when I got home, and my sister and my aunt were watching it, and I was stuck because I was like, wait, hold on. There's moments where the grabber is fucking with somebody, and you look at them in real time, and they're like, oh, they're attacked by an invisible person, Freddy Krueger style. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait, hold on. What are we doing? Let me get a handle on what's going on, and then I can figure the fuck out what's happening. But the grabber, and then last but not least, I had as an honorable mention, I had Tigger from Blood and Honey. I need Tigger. I need Tigger back. Yeah, Tigger.
That's a good one.
Tigger. Yeah.
I don't like the fact that he looked like fucking Ivan Ooze, though. That's my only issue with that fucking movie. Why does he look like fucking Ivan Ooze? Tell me I'm wrong. Looking like a fucking Power Ranger villain. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yo, I'm not dealing with you, bro. I'm not. I can't.
All right, so are we coming back at the end of the month, or are we gonna? What did you want to do?
We gonna do the Puppet Master ranking.
Oh hell no! Nah.
That's what we gonna do, bro. You asked me. Listen, you asked me.
Nope. I'm good.
Johnny said, nope, this is where I put my motherfucking foot down. He said, listen, I could deal with Children of the Corn, but he said this one.
Only if we're doing the first 5, bro, I can do that. Other than that, dude, I don't know if I can do that. I sat through fucking 8 Children of the Corn movies, dude, and I had to turn off the 9th one. I didn't even get to the remake. Hell fucking nah, dude.
Yo, he said, listen, man. He said, listen, man, hold on. He said, hold on, man. Wait. He said, hold on, man. He said, yo, this is not it. This is not what you're looking for.
No.
But,
Oh, the
I don't know.
video game console. You said the Mount Rushmore for video games. Like, what was that?
Wait,
like, how'd you want to do that? Are you talking about like? So what are you talking about exactly? So you sent me the text message about Mount Rushmore for video game consoles.
Oh, so the thing is, right? I saw somebody post something. What's the Mount Rushmore of N64 games? And they had, I think that particular post had Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Mario Kart, Mario 64, and some other shit. And I was like, wait, hold on. There's way too many games for us to narrow it down to a Mount Rushmore. So I feel like
I don't know. I think 64 has 4 games, dude, that you can consider Mount Rushmore.
Bro, 64 is
Xbox, however, is a different story.
I'm listen. We could do it. But listen, I'm on go. I'm on board because I know Nintendo 64, there's multiples. Now, do you want to do top 5, top 10? It doesn't matter. We could do Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is going to take some time though. Because I need to know which ones
but if we do that, like, are we going to do like by consoles? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, not just
like all consoles or just
together. Yeah, it's going to be like, these are the top 5 games or top 4 games of Nintendo 64. These are the top 5 games of Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, so I don't know a whole lot of... So I think we would have to narrow it down to PlayStation, Xbox, 64, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Sega.
The ones we grew up on, bro.
Yeah,
the ones we grew up on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like Sega Saturn, I didn't play much. Because honestly, Sega Saturn only had one game, and that was Echo. That was it.
Echo the Dolphin!
That's the only game you can put on a Mount Rushmore for Sega Saturn.
Bro, Sega Saturn had everything. Sonic Racing, Sonic 3D Blast, Battle Monsters,
the Street Fighter movie,
Street Fighter, the movie game, Need for Speed, Resident Evil, goddamn, Nights in the Dreams. Oh my god. Yo.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
I don't even want to talk about it. Say no. But yeah, bro. If you want to do that for the next episode, yeah, we for sure can do that one. I'm all for it. And I'll start on it today. Cause once we wrap this up, I gotta run out.
Yeah, me too. I gotta go pick up some last Valentine's Day gifts, and then
bro. You know what I mean? Yes. You know what? You are.
Yep, great
you
minds,
are
dude.
Here, son. Yeah, we ain't too far behind, motherfucker. God damn, man. Yeah, man, it sucks. You know what? Hey, bro, when's Father's Day? When's Father's Day, yo? When's Father's Day?
It is June 14th.
Yo, we're going to do episodes before then, but we definitely going to report back for Father's Day. And we need our motherfucking dues, dog. Because we do a lot. We do a lot, bro. We
should do a stepfather ranking. That's what we should do.
Say, who am I here? Who am I here? Like, what?
Or Killer Dads. We should do one of those 2 episodes for Father's Day.
Oh my god. Hold on. Let me write that down. Bro, yo, that is hilarious. Love it. Oh man, bro, this is unreal. It really is.
All right,
but
well,
you know,
We'll decide
Everybody
which
that
ones
was
we'll
tuning
do
in.
when we get closer.
Shit.
Yes, thank you for everyone that
Everybody
tuned in, that
tuning
liked the
we love y'all.
video, that shared. We appreciate y'all. And we will be back. I think we'll be back on the 14th. March 14th. Did that work for you?
Let me tell you. Yes. Already. Yeah. You marked it in, bro.
Right.
So
March 14th and March 28th will be the next times we stream.
Yep. Because they'd be like, oh my God, are you okay to do that episode? It's like, yeah, we run our own shit. We run our own show, at least until somebody picks us up. Now, when ABC or some shit picks us up and it's like, listen, man, you guys got to stop that cursing and all of those.
We'll put us on Hulu, then, bitch.
See, you won't get us fired. You won't get us fucking fired. Like the CEO gonna be like, yeah, man, we just need you to do. You'll be like, well, put us on Hulu, bitch.
On Hulu, like what the fuck? We can be ourselves, or just have that button ready. Beep 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 beep. That's the whole episode. Beep beep. If we ever on TV.
Yo, this shit was awesome, man. This was a great fucking episode. Thank you to everybody that everybody that tuned
in. Yeah, this was fun. I definitely kicked Romero's ass. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely had a better team.
Yeah, because he cheated. Because he fucking cheated. He cheated. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Jesus and the Xenomorph, and I'm gonna get fucking the devil and death, and you know what I'm saying, like fucking like a fucking Xenomorph, like come on, man.
Yeah, a predator, like a creeper.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
No,
like,
no.
You're lucky I didn't even pull this motherfucker out, dude. If I pulled this fool out, dude, like, you guys definitely would have been in trouble.
Listen, yo, I was waiting for you to check Chucky and be like, yo, Chucky's my point guard. I was about to be like, man, I kicked the shit out that bitch ass thing.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I was like, oh, like, he's definitely on my list. I just didn't pull the trigger on it.
Oh man, it was so fucking good. No, that was a fun episode.
We should do another one like this.
Great fucking episode, bro. That shit was awesome. Man. I mean, we can figure out another one. We'll figure out another one. I guess like I don't know. Like we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, no rush.
Baseball, football, or we'll just do another basketball one. What? Baseball or football?
Because I don't want you to fucking cheat the next time, man. Like, I'm cool with doing another one, but
how did I cheat? Like, I followed the rules. I followed the rules. MonSTARS, like, boom. Come on. All right. Well, we both got to go run. We both got to go do our late Valentine's gifts, man. This was fun, man. We got to do it again. We'll see you back on the 14th. Till then, stay safe. Have a good holiday weekend. And if you watch the All-Star game, don't. Because it's bullshit. I'm just saying. We'll see you on the replay. See you later.